tryna date for real. I need me to face for real. Run out there and get cake for real. Do you think you know how I was feeling when you left me? Do you think you know how I was dripping in just savage? Long time since I hit the scene, I was ready. A real nigga, I move Billie Jean, nigga catch me. I know you mad cause I caught a vibe, they weren't ready. Who you know step harder than me, nigga? Who step harder with their vision? I'm step harder to them niggas. How about dogging with my name? Yeah, he a narc, this shit fishy. On my mama, this shit different. Yeah, my mama had me tripping. We can rise, hit me twisted. It hit me scarred up, it hit me think about shit I wasn't proud of. I got racks, you know I'm a baller. All of my Nikes come with a comma. I don't do good with no drama. I get the heat, yeah, she a summer. I can go to sleep at night when I think about her. I get insomnia. I'm rolling, I'm popping insomnia. Yeah, we stay with them stakes, we bounty hunting. Most of these hoes be down to me. I just flex, I fuck the party. I get the neck way I'm LaGuardia. All of the money is calling us. All that liquor raving. This shit Baltimore. I'm the biggest bird in this. Them that hit the curb in this bed. I'm not tryna date for real. I need me to face for real. Run out there and get cake for real. Do you think you know how I was feeling when you left me? Do you think you know how I was dripping in just savage? Long time since I hit the scene, I was ready. A real nigga, I move Billie Jean, they can't catch me. I know you mad cause I caught a vibe, they weren't ready. Long time since I hit the scene, I was ready.
Yes, so nigga, TG. You know I wait for the commas. Money come back like it's karma. Snow bunny thick all the common. God said ain't for no drama. Leave a broke nigga hating. You steady pushing that garbage. Got a slut in me first. She steady showing the cars. Kobe with all of my niggas. Shorty do all of my niggas. Snow bunny dripping with thickness. I tell her to hop in the wheel. She get to grab my phone. I think she giving me digits. She get to grabbing my dick. I think she in love with a nigga. Henny ain't coming for cheap. And VIP with the liquor. My whole crew for the gun flip. Like we fucking with Twister. Big money, all that I know. I bring the show to the show. I bring the hoes to the show. Bitches, money and dro. You know I whip for the commas. Money come back like it's karma. Snow bunny thick all the common. God said ain't for no drama. Leave a broke nigga hating. You steady pushing that garbage. Got a slug in me first. She steady showing the cars. You know I whip for the commas. Money come back like it's karma. Snow bunny thick all the common. God said ain't for no drama. Leave a broke nigga hating. You steady pushing that garbage. Got a slug in me first. She steady showing the cars. I'm Kobe with all of my niggas. Shorty do all of my niggas. Snow bunny dripping with thickness. I tell her to hop in the wheel. She get to grab my phone. I think she giving me digits. She get to grabbing my dick. I think she in love with a nigga. Henny ain't coming for cheap. And VIP with the liquor. My whole crew for the gun flip. Like we fucking with Twister. Big money, all that I know. I bring the show to the show. I bring the hoes to the show. Bitches, money and dro. You know I whip for the commas. Money come back like it's karma. Snow bunny thick all the common. God said ain't for no drama. Leave a broke nigga hating. You steady pushing that garbage. Got a slug in me first. She steady showing the cars. You know I whip for the commas. Money come back like it's karma. Snow bunny thick all the common. God said ain't for no drama. Leave a broke nigga hating. You steady pushing that garbage. Got a slug in me first. She steady showing the cars.
We got to take the loop off. SB getting tired. SB getting tired. All right. As we talk sports, real tech, so fake debates. Hey, yo, check it out. We're back at you with another episode again. Now, look, this is a little bit more out of my element, well, not out of my element in general, but from what you guys know me for. We usually just talk sports all the time. But like I said, we're going to add more stuff to the channel. I don't know, we can probably make the name for the segment as he reacts like you've been doing, or we can do the talkers as he talks. I don't know what we're going to call it. But this point got so big, and I just had to talk about it. And I've been talking about this like with people at the job, at the station. We talk to my girl Paul's with all the time. Everybody talk about it because it's just such a big thing. But make sure you guys share and make sure you guys subscribe. Chat real quick. Also, shout out Hitman because I definitely was rushing at work. I spelled Ether wrong. I put an hour. Like I said, this is an open panel. So when you get to the point where you guys want to come up, talk about it, let's go. We got to review everything. The mic is tripping. My mic tripping. Let me see. Check. Let me check my mic. And no, check. Let me move it close. Let me turn it. Check. Am I good now? Thumbs up. One of the chat, I'm good. Yeah, we got to get into it. We go review everything. See, I was going like pile up different videos and put together. No. This is what we go do. We go like it's let me see. Appreciate you, Jeff. Say it's on the Yeti one. Let me see. We say Yeti one. All right, the mic sound worse. Check. Let's see. Put the button again. Oh, well, there is. Well, it is what it is. We just gonna rock it. But yeah, live call in, chat. But we go, see, look, when we went through this Katt Williams drama and Katt Williams ethering everybody, as you hear my door in the background, it's probably like thought it was my mic button. He went through ethering everybody from the top to the bottom, ethering all comics, right? And one thing that I learned about this, right? And shout out, True, I'll see you in the back when I push you up when I get through this soliloquy. She said, "Fat face on our lie." Salute Chris, salute Tiff, salute Ali, salute Jeff, salute True, salute Jeff and True, because y'all be cooking. But this is one thing that I learned though, right? When you come and say anything on the internet, if shout out to Lamont for this, research purposes only, because if you come on the internet and say anything wrong, they will cook you for it. They will do their research and cook you for it. So to be honest, if you go into a situation where you go on interviews saying anything and the internet is not going, the internet is undefeated. It's dumb.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
If you don't use your common sense to come up to the fact of you in an interview, you making all these claims that people gonna say about you and gonna fact check you, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Bad. Like Rickey Smiley, he been saying this Money Mike thing for the longest. It pulled up an interview back when Ice Cube told him, no, it was never your role, bro. You probably tried, but it was never your role. Then you go look at Cedric the Entertainer. Like, look, bro, hold on. I'm finna. You can literally just type it in. That's why I said we go through this all streaming and just react to it. You can just type Cedric the Entertainer that he stole a joke, or you look up what he said he stole a joke, and you see it verbatim side by side. The internet undefeated. You can't lie. You can't, obviously, like Kevin Hart. He said the same thing, certain roles I didn't want to take. And his homie was like, what role you didn't want to take? You just didn't want to go to Australia for that one movie because you had a felony, which is true, right? Then the next couple movies, they look up, Scary Movie. What scene did he have in Scary Movie? I'm just trying to grab some nuts. Everybody remember that? It was funny. Katt Williams was like, hey, do it. You can't get mad at somebody who have morals and principles in certain situations. Money don't move everybody differently. Everybody gonna do what it takes to get that 50 million. Everybody ain't go party with you. See, look, I was trying to avoid that's why it kind of really want to do stream, but it is what it is. Everybody, you can't expect everybody to move the same. What What somebody else, what you would do for 50 million, I probably wouldn't do for 50 million. Or be the vice versa. Do whatever. But that's everybody else have more as a principle. But a lot of things come to it too. Like another guy, Darnell T. Jackson. When Darnell T. Jackson was going crazy on his street, you can go back and look, do your research. It's there. He was in lottery ticket, Big Mama's house, roll bounce. And I remember seeing dude everywhere. He said after that, he wasn't the same. His roles wasn't the same. He did none of that. And all this is facts. And that's why I say, bro, if you go into the point of saying anything on the internet, even when it comes to people basketball takes, when it comes to the sports media side, you come on here and say anything, and you got a voice that's large enough where somebody to come and talk to you about it, right? Or people listening to you enough, and if you flip flopping your takes, people gonna be clicking up like, bro, this crazy. This man literally just said this last week, and like I told you,
that's stupid.
It's stupid.
Common sense.
It's stupid to even try that. And now, could everything that Katt Williams said was 100% true? Possibly not. Majority, I say about 80% of everything he said true. I don't know about reading 3,000 pages at a young age. Now, he probably was reading a lot, but 3,000, he just, you know how you can just over-exaggerate them? He probably over-exaggerate them. He probably got a couple hundred in maybe if he was really reading like that. But look, I'm trying to tell you, we gonna go through all these, and what I'm not going because I was gonna just have a whole bunch of videos just ready. No, I want to search it and show you how easy it is to research something and find what you're looking for. That's why it doesn't help you to lie in the long run. It does not. It does not. But get my boy True, what's going on, brother?
Hey, salute, man. What up, SB, man? Appreciate you having me on.
Appreciate you always support, my brother. What was your initial reaction to seeing the Katt Williams interview, and how you felt about it when you seen
it? Soon as I saw it, I knew he was gonna go off. I already knew because like, oh man, because normally them Shannon Sharpe them interview be like at least an hour or some change.
It was
I would watch. Listen, I didn't see it like the beginning, but I saw it like on the middle of the stream. It was like 100,000 people watching at the same time. Like that was it, like it's like a 9 million views in a day. Like that's listen,
that's ridiculous.
And listen, the truth is the truth. Yeah, him run the 4-3.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. It has to be something.
Listen, he's a comedian, man. So I don't listen, man. He over exaggerate. Listen, listen, Katt is man. Like, and then here's the thing. I just saw something where Deion Cole said that he was one of when the interview where Katt, because Shannon Sharpe said, ask him questions. You give people money, other people. Katt was like, yeah, I have a female to give somebody money, and Deion Cole co-signed that. Mine was a video a month ago. It was a month ago. I just saw it resurfaced. So listen, that's why Katt Williams been saying. Katt Williams been saying this stuff for years. Like he been outland like it just this is just on steroids. Like I remember like he been doing this on TMZ video. He would say all this stuff. He been beefing with Steve Harvey. This is nothing new. It's just on a bigger stage on Shannon Sharpe platform, and he telling the truth. Listen, you and people. I know people getting at Shannon Sharpe, but y'all didn't say the same thing when y'all was interviewing with Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and all those dudes.
And was
and he telling the truth. Because Kevin Hart, all he responded, all the thing he said, man, let the anger out. So you ain't gonna address what he said?
No.
So, exactly.
One of the next movies that like American, look, we can all argue that Kevin Hart could be the gatekeeper, he could be an entry player, but nobody can deny Kevin Hart work ethic. He worked and kept himself up there. Now he worked himself to the top, and they wanted him to be that position. Is Kevin Hart gatekeeping? 100%, probably so. He the top guy. He worked himself. But if you go look at the facts of what couple movies was next, one of those movies was Scary Movie, and one of the most funniest scenes and getting thing with Kevin Hart in that movie was him and the old boy. He said,
Every Anderson.
He said, well, I'm just trying to grab some nuts. And Katt Williams was like,
and then you did you had multiple scenes, like you kissed The Rock on TV. Or was a movie? There was a movie.
Shaq
Yeah,
bent him over.
yeah. And then you wore a dress on Saturday Night Live. Like we seen. So what Cat saying? Like, come on now. Like, and then Kevin Hart, you had to did an interview saying that you would never do that stuff. Then now fast forward. So it's like, what are we saying? And Steve Harvey, he been like I said, all the stuff with Bernie Mac. People been said all that about Steve Bernie Mac situation and him stealing Mark Curry jokes. Listen, hey, Mr. Cooper, Mark Curry is a teacher.
He stole his whole flow.
Fast forward, Steve Harvey is a teacher on the show too. So you would teach now. You won't be a teacher on the show. Like, come on, man.
Hey, besides Bernie Mac, I don't know if it's the kings of comedy or the thieves of comedy because both of them clearly be stealing people's stuff all the time. But then look, bro, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna load up. Man, can we all agree TikTok is not a source for Google or not like a great source for information? It's entertainment purposes only. But when you go on an entertainment site and you can just look for what you want to look for, it's easy. That's when you know it's bad, bro. I'm on TikTok, right? I said we're gonna search together at the same time, right? We go Steve Harvey. What you want to look up? Steve Harvey and Michael Cooper. Michael Cooper literally said he told his jokes, did the Halloween jokes side by side, right?
Yeah, shout out to Mark Curry, man.
That's Mark Curry. Okay. Hold on, we type in Mike Curry because people forget Mr. Hang with Mr.
Mark Curry.
Mark Curry.
Yep, popped up. Move up.
Look, it's Steve Harvey stole Mark Curry, right?
Damn.
2 seconds. Pop right up.
Halloween costume. 8 kids, please.
You hear? I gotta probably change my audio so I can hear. Can you hear True?
Yeah, I can hear it.
I don't know what we were. I don't know what we are.
Okay, I gotta switch my audio. Hold on.
I don't know. She didn't tell her. I think we UPS, I guess. I don't know.
You've heard me say that every Halloween I had the same outfit on every year. I just had a brown box. I wasn't nothing sad. I just not asked my father, could I have a new outfit? And he said, no, just wear the same one. And it was just a brown box. And he just told me to tell everybody I was a UPS man.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me about never said thank you. So what's up with you and Steve, man? I know what I mean. Well, Steve stole my material on his show, so I had a beef on that. On what show? When he was on the bullshit talk show he had, and he did all my Halloween material one Halloween. I'm watching that. Somebody called me and said, man, homeboy doing your material. So he did my whole Halloween run. And I know he didn't think of it. You know, this is true stuff that really happened to me. And so my thing is, you don't have to do that, homeboy. Right. So, you know, motherfucker, you made enough money, bitch ass. You know, you made enough money. You did enough. You know, why are you on my material? Right. You know, what's that about? You know, and then, you know, people want to jump up. No, he didn't know. He didn't
bar for bar.
So, yes, he did. Yeah. You know, so, you know. And so that there's no need to do, no one else has did that.
So this was on his talk show. Which talk was his TV talk show?
His TV talk show.
Okay, this was the one he had on NBC just recently. I met my fiance.
What irritated you so?
But and the reason why I was arguing with my homie about this, right? And he was like, "Oh man, you know that happens all the time." I said, "Nah, bro, it's a different game when you're a comedian. Your material was everything you have, and if Steve Harvey big and Mark Curry, right? He's small. So I go to the Kings of Comedy, see Steve Harvey do this Halloween joke. I'm rolling on the floor laughing funny. Then I go see this dude who underground, unknown, do his same joke. I'm like, bro, he just copying off Steve Harvey. This dude ain't funny. That'll kill your whole flow. That's why people don't understand the problem with comedians being as pissed as you is stealing my material. You can't put nobody on. Because if I see the big comedian do it first, and go see some little dude who unknown who I really got no attachment to, he gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad.
Right.
But,
and here's the thing: Mark Curry is a name in comedy. Like he's not even a small time dude. So it's like fact that, regardless, you still in jokes. Period, just a no in comedy world. I mean, you just did it to a respected comedian. It even makes it even worse. Like that was verbatim. That was legit verbatim. And like I said, Mark Curry, that was a real story. So it's like you take him out from my little real life experience, and not just a joke. You talk about real life experience that you the benefit off of.
Yeah, he talking his real life story. Before we get to the next part, Cuban, what's up, Cuban? What's going on, brother? How you feel about the Katt Williams interview?
What up?
What's going on, man? Hey, look, he completely annihilated all them comedians, dog. That's what I mean. because I was listening to it again before I got on here. So I mean, the stuff about Cedric, she got Cedric, man, and Steve that Rickey Smiley, man. I mean, it's tough, man. Ice Cube came out and said that.
Look, I got it right here pulled up, bro. Look, that's why I'm saying. Look,
What?
we
Oh,
we
yeah,
know
go ahead.
TikTok is not. If I can look up this on TikTok, TikTok is the entertainment source, not even Google. If I can prove you wrong by searching on TikTok, you're done. You're done. And it's not like I'm making. There's not no videos and no creators. These are the people talking. Look how easy it is to find this. And this was before. Obviously, you know, people added it more and make it easier to find. But this was before. I was seeing all this as soon as the interview dropped. They was like, "Nah, this ain't true." Or you will see interviews they talking about it. They was like, "Nah, this ain't true." It was too quick. Too quick.
Audition for the Mighty Mike part that Katt Williams played, and I think Katt Williams was supposed to play the Santa Claus. Is that?
I probably had you audition for a few different parts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we want you in the movie. We want to make sure you in this one, and we didn't cut it out. So we wanted to make sure.
So hold on, stop right there.
That we figured out.
So there it is. You can see it was all
Audition for the Mighty Mike part that Katt.
Look,
That's embarrassing.
He must have got
That's
it.
embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Like
that was a quick from blackout. And then they said the Katt Williams lie about him, and everybody seen First Sunday. That man was in the dress First Sunday.
now that was the East. That was like he got him out. Like that was crazy.
He said, "I will not work with you unless you wear a dress." And then you know what made it even worse? He was saying like, "It's not even that I'm on BS with you.
Contract.
I wasn't by contract. I'm not even on BS, even though you did me dirty, and I'm not on BS with you. But you only good as playing a woman. You can't do nothing else. So let's make him put the dress on."
Oh my god! And he did it.
And he did.
Like that's the correct. Like that is no. Like he done. Like he came into like.
He done. It's ugly, man. We got Sean in the building. Salute, Sean. How you feeling, brother?
What up, Sean? What up, Sean?
What up, SB?
How you feel about the Katt Williams interview, and what was your reaction when you seen it?
Ooh, man. Oh man.
Friday after next sales going up.
Max
I mean, listen, it was. I mean, you know, one thing I said to somebody about Katt, I said, y'all notice Katt has never been sued for libel?
No.
No one's ever said, "Oh, you lied on me. I'm taking you to court." None of that stuff. You notice nobody's ever said that?
Nope.
Only thing they say is he's on drugs. Alleged. That's the only thing they say. Oh, he on drugs. He must be on something. Like that's all they say, which they can't prove.
Yeah. You know, and I've heard Katt say some stuff outside of that interview. It was very wild. I was like, "Oh," and the person never disputed it.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah,
come on now.
You know,
come on. And he said some stuff in this one too.
Hey, Faison Love put out a video too.
Yeah,
Faison got nerve talk. He got nerve to say something.
He can't do it.
He's a hater. He's a hater.
Yeah, you gonna say it's easy to get a Netflix special. You ain't got one.
Got one. You can't say that he got one.
That man only got a Tubi special.
Oh, he only got a Tubi. Netflix or Tubi.
Faison don't have a special period, if I'm not mistaken.
You don't have
no Comedy Central. No Comedy Central. I ain't never even heard of him having a stand up.
I've never heard of Faison Love stand up.
He did Shaq's like all-star. You know.
You right. I think I remember saying something like that. But that's it though. Really.
Is that what his special? What a Faison Love special? Don't hate no Faison, but it's just the truth. We talking the truth for the situation. But if you ever seen one, I've never heard of it.
And it's not just about how big your fan base is, how much money it is, though. But the fact is, like, listen, I ain't never heard of no Faison Love fan base. Mm-hmm. And I ain't saying like it's like, but you got nerve to be hating on other like Katt and Dave. Like, come on, bro, Faison, get out of here, Faison Love.
Nah, there's no reason. Now you can get mad at what bro said, but like I said, the internet is undefeated. That's why I said, bro, if you come on interviews like a big platform, and you try to cap The internet, they're gonna prove you wrong.
That's stupid.
It's stupid.
Use your common sense.
You're gonna have to, bro. You gonna have to. And then we all do this. And then it's like the more and more it's starting to make sense. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing that Katt Williams did say in the interview, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. But when I look at it now, that Steve Harvey had a wig on the whole time. That's crazy. But it does look like it though now.
It was though. That was a wig. That was a wig though.
I thought when I was growing up, man, he had the freshest hair, the hairline, the crispiest lineup I've ever seen, dog.
No. He was on Def Jam, I want to say it was like 91, 92, before he got a little bit of money and he could do that. And if you look, he's like balding at the top back of his head, which, you know what I mean? You know, you bald.
Right, it happens.
Whatever. Yeah. Like it was, I mean, he was not LeBron balding, but it was like, you know, he was balding. Shout out LeBron, let it go. But anyway,
LeBron was out there brushing that scalp out there.
Somebody said he was brushing his face off. I was lying laughing at that.
Somebody said he was brushing his off.
Man was bleeding. Man, bleeding.
His head off. Come on, man. But look, bro, but this is another thing, y'all.
I want to get Durant brushing and shit.
Bro, worse. But it's that easy. Hey, Cedric stole my joke. Bro, I already have to click the video. You see them side by side doing the same joke. And I told her probably like that. The first thing Cedric said, oh, man, that happened so long ago. Let it go. I could have possibly did a joke. No, you didn't, bro. What the proof of him doing the joke before this? You in the world that we live in, where people love drama and the proof, trust me, I'm in the sports talk side of content creation. All they cared about is proving you wrong. You don't think they'll wait a second to cook Katt Williams to prove him wrong? Where's the video at? You doing this before this date? Nobody got it. If somebody would have found it by now, Katt Williams a liar. Katt Williams this. Nobody found it. They got the joke side by side.
It looked like this. You flossing in a 6-shift convertible.
And all he said was, we in the spaceship ride. Come on, dog. It's that simple. It's really that simple.
That's sad.
No,
that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what's even crazier, SB. Because now the internet is undefeated. There used to be a show on in like the late 80s, early 90s on CBS called Designing Women. It was like 4 women, and they had like a designing company, and they had a black dude on the show, Meshach Taylor. Meshach Taylor is telling this story one day to one of the ladies about this dude named Bominicious.
Oh, I was literally gonna pull that up. Yeah, it's true. He stole that joke.
That's his nasty work. That's his biggest jokes.
Bro.
That is crazy.
Oh, yes. I was pulling that up next, bro.
I don't look at him the same. Like David, like, okay, we see a bunch. We know we heard a bunch of comedians.
Ty Johnson, man. Everybody around here call me Bominicious, though. Everybody around here call me Bominicious. It's fine. You call me that. Don't even worry about it. Everybody call me Bominicious. Everybody call you Bominicious. Yeah, everybody in the whole city call me Bominicious. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. You call me that. Don't even worry about it. Bominicious. This is what everybody call. Yeah, everybody call me that, man. Don't worry about it. I'm like, all right. So all week long, my ass talking about Bominicious. What up, boy? Hey, Bominicious, you gonna run around, come over and watch the game with us later on? Hey, Bominicious, run to the store, grab some beer, come on back. My cousin said, what you calling him? Bominicious. He said, everybody call him Bominicious. It's all right for me to call him that. Like, nah, man, it ain't CJ. He's saying you could call me by my initials. That's what he's saying.
The only way that I can answer that question is by telling the Bominicious story. It's a true story.
True.
There was this white family
1989.
lived in
True.
Mississippi, and they had this man who worked for them occasionally named Bobanicious. Now, he did various small jobs for them on and off for about a week. One night, he had just finished bartending a party, and the lady of the house realized that she didn't have any money. So she said to him, Bobanicious, I want to write you a check, but I don't know how to spell Bobanicious. And he said, well, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. See, when I came to work for you, I told you my name, and then I said, but you can call me by my initials.
He gonna walk up and introduce himself, Chad Johnson, man.
Word for word, bar for bar.
That's crazy.
Word for word.
Now, this
bar
was
for
makes
bar.
it crazy, right? So Meshack Taylor passed away in 2014. Look at the date of said special.
2016.
That's nasty work.
It didn't even shout, so that mean he seen that he died, looked it up like, oh man, yeah, bro, he had good jokes.
Now
And
you
took
want to
notes.
say it? Come
Didn't
on,
even
bro.
like look, if you know what I've been cool with, at least he could have shouted him out. And RIP the
That's
late great something. Saying something.
That's crazy. Like, and these are his biggest jokes. So now we really got to look at Cedric the Entertainer is like, okay, what other jokes you stole? Because this is insane.
You heard what Katt Williams said. We found that he can't sing, can't crack jokes, can't
he don't
dance.
write.
How's he entertaining?
And he don't write. So he proved it. That's it. I mean, hey, he's a thief. He's a joke thief.
Yeah, and it's true. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you who used to do it a lot. People that don't know this about him. Robin Williams was notorious for stealing jokes. Notorious for it. Of course, he steals them from because what happens, right? Comedians go to like the comedy clubs. A lot of times they go in there to work out material. So they literally, will sit there and they got a book and they'll be going through their book and be like trying to see how audience responds to it, stuff like that, especially if they planning a tour. Because a lot of times when you're planning a tour, you might have a special coming, you might be a part of a special, whatever. So a lot of comedians will just go sit in the comedy club for 4 or 5 hours just to see the new talent, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of them steal jokes out of there. So we steal jokes literally from television, from TV. But a lot of the ones that is stolen, you don't even know stolen.
No, you don't know, bro.
Not even on TV. They just in the comedy club.
Yeah,
Imagine that Mark Curry, who had TV shows and comedy specials, voice is not big enough to let people know that Steve Harvey was stealing his stuff. Imagine somebody else who went around and got a chance. And look, here go another, bro. True, here go another dude, another comedian.
Katt Harvey from the theater, right? Okay. He like, I'm gonna kill that nigga Cedric. I said, why? He said, nigga, I'm at the theater right now, and the nigga is doing my joke. I'm like, you bullshit. I said the joke when you in the car and the music's so loud that you can't hear the engine turn off. He said, nigga, yes. I said, Katt. He said, nigga, I'm going to the improv, my nigga. I'm going to that nigga. I said, Katt, listen to me. I said, listen careful. That's a blessing. I said, nigga, everybody gonna know who you is. That nigga Cedric finna put you on. He probably finna get you some money. Nigga, humble that, take that. It ain't like he stole it. It's like the nigga embracing you, nigga. You pay homage. I said, nigga, you young, nigga, we finna be on. I looked at it from that point, right? Katt, like, nigga, I'm glad you feel that way, nigga, because he's doing your shit too.
Bro, true.
That ain't word. I said, nigga, what are you doing?
Okay, so this is Cedric the stealer. And I'm seeing it move, bro. It's just okay.
Yo, this is really crazy though. Like,
look, bro. Once again, I said if I can look this up on TikTok, TikTok is not a reliable source to be doing research. But if I can go on the entertainment site and get with the information I need to get, you in trouble. Do everything the man just said. You can access anything. Somebody that probably already made a video putting it side by side the information that you need to find.
Like this is man, like
It's insane. It's insane.
like this is Max Ether, man. Like this is Charles Lamont. Like, this is
the max of ethers. And he ain't had nothing to say. I think his response was like, let it go. It's been years ago. No, bro, don't let it go because
nah, dog. You got just them allegations or for the facts. Like you been stealing people jokes and what other jokes you been stealing?
watch this. Remember what he said about remember I told you about Darnell T. Jackson? This interview was old. Watch this.
Yeah. I mean, this is almost bad as Jay-Z stealing lyrics.
This worse than Jay-Z stealing lyrics.
This is worse than that. At least like this is worse than that. Like that. This is crazy. Like,
oh look, watch this. It's true.
Katt Williams was trying to always say, Brandon don't wear a dress because P Diddy be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no. No, he was saying in the media, so I thought he was heckling me. He was really trying to help me at the time. I didn't know that. I was immature. Right. I feel like, dang, why I'm trying to make it. Why you bashing me? And then he was trying to warn me, don't get in the dress. So the Awakened Brandon, you couldn't pay him $1 trillion to get in the dress. Message. Yeah. For me, I can only speak for my journey. Once I put the dress on and I had that fire was put out.
What?
Come on now.
What are you talking about?
He was in everything.
Yeah. And I only did it one time. So imagine doing it 3 times, 4 times. But then Tyler Perry did. He got stronger. I don't know the rules. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened to me. I'm not here to knock another brother because that's their path. Yeah. That's one thing I don't do is knock my brothers because that's their path. But I'm saying my path, when I put on a dress, it came with a demon baby mama and a starter kit for hell. That's what happened to me. You haven't seen me since, to be honest. But then I feel stronger though.
Would you warn other stand-up comedians about the dress?
Yeah, I had an interview too where I would do it. Katt Williams was trying to always say, Brandon.
True. What was 2 things he said? He said, go tell Brandon T to put the dress. Because that's what Brandon was doing, everything. And you remember how I used to look, do you see how I used to look with the haircut? Everybody remember seeing Brandon T. Jackson around that time.
I remember Brandon T. Jackson saying that. I remember him saying that video. So it was like, so when Katt did that interview and said his name, that was, man, he was cooking.
Wait. The another thing that you ain't noticed what he said too, though. What Katt Williams also said, he said all the same people gonna have a light skin baby mama or the weird face.
Oh my God!
What did he say? It came with a demon baby mama and problems, bro. This man said this shit verbatim, bro. This is old, bro.
You see how it hit? You say, see how it hit with 7 different people.
Come on, bro. I was watching this. That's why, bro.
Man, he had Ludacris spitting bars, man. That man had Ludacris in the studio. That man had Ludacris in the studio.
Deny the thing. Nobody denied nothing yet. Nothing.
That man Ludacris about to drop an album.
Come on, bro. Bro, at this one point, look, but I got both of y'all on here. Y'all too really people. I was trying to avoid because I know that avoid the trick. I know this conversation go get deep into the point of this. But let's just I ain't gonna say the word, but remember the Money Mike situation where he avoided doing right? Perfect example. He was just like, it's no real purpose for this to be in the movie, and what about that is funny? That's the same thing all of us have been saying about a lot of things. They just put in movies for no reason, or this scene and that scene, or this person is this way, this person wearing this way. What's the purpose of that shit? It don't never serve a purpose, and they still just doing that. And him saying that show gave me the reason why you're doing that. Or when Dave Chappelle, they wanted Dave Chappelle to wear a dress in Blue Street to escape jail. He said no. And 5 minutes later, they came with the actual scene that he did in the police scene. Y'all know what they're trying to do. They're trying to initiate you, bro. They want to see how far you go, how far you want it. When he said that, bro, I'm like, yo, because what about that happening to somebody is a man is funny? Because if that was a woman in the bathroom, when we watched what's that movie with the strippers, the girl with the cousin, nobody laughed at that scene when it happened.
That wasn't funny at all. That wasn't funny at all.
But since it's Friday and it's a comedy, let's just laugh. What that saying energy after that? Come on, dog. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this shit like, yo, bro, this man's spitting, bro.
I mean, he, like I said though,
True,
nobody
sure. Tell me,
listen.
what's the purpose of it being in the movie? Tell me, how would that make
It
the movie even better?
it does it, and it's like I said, going back to your point, people choose to do things for having integrity. That was basically Katt Williams, basically what he was saying, having integrity of don't do things just because of the dollar, whatever case may be. Have integrity at the end of the day. Because listen, Katt Williams doing fine. Like all that being said, just because Katt Williams may not, you know what I mean, like doing like all
Sean
the
on demon time. Sean on demon time. Sean just finished Max Ether. But go ahead, finish. True.
yeah, like it's crazy. Like I said, Katt Williams basically was preaching having integrity and like what are you willing to do to that.
get
I mean,
on.
that's basically that's basically showing that like he's basically exposing it. It's like, bro, y'all he call listen, he having an opinion and calling how what it is. Hey, listen, what he's doing, y'all. Hey, and it really, like I said before, like you got people still, and it's like, and it kind of it's personal with him because, like I said, you got dudes stealing my okay, they all in the same clique. You got dudes stealing my jokes. They don't, you know what I mean? Talk about my back, whatever case may be, and then they want to have nerve to say certain things to me and whatever, and say what they want to say. All right, cool. I'm gonna say the truth.
True. Imagine if you were up a couple, you up a couple now on YouTube, right? You do sport broadcast. You doing this. You go on takes. You get nice little traction. You decent. You getting a couple thousand views here, and there. You going crazy. Like nothing getting noticed about mainstream. And then you turn on ESPN First Take, and Stephen A. Smith steal your whole segment word for word. You'll be pissed off, bro. Like, bro, this thing stole my take word for word.
If I heard Stephen A. Smith say here the kicker, I'm going.
Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Ain't no way you gonna tell them like, yeah, bro, just get over it. No, bro.
Hell no. That would be fun. I'm like, what?
You're not doing it. But Sean, I want to know, like, because that opened my mind even more. And this is stuff I've been saying. I done seen stuff in kids shows. I done seen the Muppets, and my kids can't watch the Muppets no more. They had the dude, the purple Muppet in the dress. And talking about, hey, you gonna accept me? Like, what is the purpose of putting that bull in a kid? It's a show for that audience. Cool, but there's no reason my daughter should be seeing a dude in a dress, or I had a son of that person in a dress. It is. So I would ask you, child, what will be the purpose of having that happen to Money Mike, and would that made it fun?
It would probably it made a movie weird. Honestly, it's like it's not funny. It's like okay, that's not funny, and it's like. I don't get, and then it's like I'm trying to, cause see how the movie played out afterwards, and him chasing them and all that. It's like, so what? So he was going to do that, and I don't even want to say it was weird. That was weird. That was weird. I mean, it'd been very weird. It's like it probably ruined the movie, most likely. Like that's just I don't
actually did it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
running the streets thing was perfect. There you go. He just chasing, and then you just think what you think.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, well, first of all, I mean, so Ice Cube did respond about it, and he was pretty middle of the road with it, but he said there was no rape scene. He don't really do stuff like that in his movies and blah, blah, blah. Now, in Players Club, there is a rape scene, but you don't see it.
You don't see it. Yeah.
It's implied. So I don't know if they would try to do the same thing with Friday After Next. I don't know, you know, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean,
but I mean, they almost kind of implied it because Buddy Mike got knocked out. Remember, then he woke up and was like, "Did you pee on me, dude?" And then, but he was like, only reason why you know he didn't do it, he said, "Wake up, Lucky Charm. I like my fish wet and squirming." So that means he didn't do nothing to him. But he technically. We could have put because he knocked them out. Come on now.
Yeah, but like I said, but even they didn't apply that they did anything though. So it's like I could granted, like I said, I don't think it would show. That'd be crazy to show. I don't want to think about that. But like they could have, like I said, going back to what Sean said on Players Club, it was a. I mean, you could hear the noise. It was applied, whatever. In that, so that's it. So technically, I mean. Hey, I mean,
It was implied.
I mean, so Cube saying that he would never do that, and this. I mean, I don't know the Cube. I mean, that's. I mean, granted. So
Q-Tip did some weird and weirdo stuff in the movie too. Which movie?
It was a prison song. This movie he did. I want to say it was like early 2000s. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen. You know, acting is acting, right? I mean, yeah.
Yep.
Art imitates life. You know, acting is acting. You know, and you know, if you ever been on a movie set or a TV set, you know, it might look a certain way to us, but the way it's done is nothing like it. The real thing. You know what I mean? So, you know. So just know.
Look, Sean said this Max eat there. Sean like, I don't even want to. Hey, Rockefeller go flag me and quit. You know.
No, I mean, it's not. They don't play whole songs. I mean, it's like snippets.
I'm not a writer. I'm a writer for myself and others. I say a big verse. I'm only bigging up my brother. I'm not a biter, I'm a writer. I'm not a biter, I'm a writer. I'm not a writer, I'm a writer. I'm not a writer, I'm a writer, I'm a writer.
When the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling when I fuck 'em, will I diss 'em. That's what these hoes yelling. I'm a pimp by blood, not relation. Y'all still chase on, I'll replace on.
When the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling when I fuck 'em, will I diss 'em. That's what they be yelling. I'm a pimp by blood, not relation. Y'all be chase on, I'll replace on. I'm not a writer, I'm a writer.
Going past sweet folks, ask questions like that's how most of these so-called gangsters act.
Sweet words, ask questions last. That's how most of these so-called gangsters act.
Thou shalt not with raw sea popper. Feel 1,000 deaths when I drop you.
Thou shalt not with raw me or he face 1,000. I'm not a writer, I'm a writer.
Your reign on the top is short like leprechauns as I crush the
he got big off a bar.
Ain't no other kings in this rap thing, they siblings, nothing but my children. One shot, they get the
Ain't no other kings in this rap thing, you kidding? Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm not a writer, I'm a writer.
Think about it on the streets you roam, it's all peas and Christies in the fridge when you get home.
Think about it while the streets you roam, it's all P and army in the fridge when you get home. I'm not a writer, I'm a writer.
Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby bag. Baby bag.
I see some ladies tonight that should be rolling with Jason. Jason.
Isn't this great if flight leaves at 8?
Jay-Z's still cold, but yeah, that's but it
ain't just Biggie. It's Snoop, it's Slick Rick.
Let me see what I want to see if we go down to this. Yeah, let me go down.
When both of them no low liners, cause my condo with elevators in them. I'm not a writer, I'm a writer. I'm not a writer, I'm a writer. I'm not a writer, I'm a writer.
From the depths of the sea, back to the block, Snoop Doggy Dogg, funky at the I went solo on that ass, but it's still the same. Long Beach is the spot where I serve my king.
When the crab game was down in AC, back on the block, Jay-Z, motherfucker from the rock went solo on that ass, but it's still the same. Brooklyn be the place where I serve them things.
Fight lines like E is I and I am him, slim with the tip of grin. What's my motherfucking name?
E is I and I am him. Slim with the tilted grin.
Right. Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with a fat for your motherfucking name? Hoes recognize.
Who's back in my motherfucking house? Half black, half white. Chick, I call her Minnie Mouse. Game recognized game. Hoes do too. I'm not a writer, I'm a writer for myself and others.
Gather round, party goers, as if you're still living, and get on down to the old Slick River.
Gather round, hustlers, that's if you're still living, and get on down to that old Jig River.
Now, in these times, well, at least to me, there's a lot of people out here trying to sound like Ricky D.
Well, in these times, well, at least to me, there's a lot of rappers out there trying to sound like Jay-Z.
So what we know, let the trumpets blow. Hold on, because the driver of the mission is a pro. The ruler's back.
So off we go, let the trumpet blow, and hold on, because the driver of the mission is a pro.
Hey, I'll make no sense. Bob for Bob, word for word. You know who else do that now too, though, Sean? You heard the Rod Wave?
Yeah.
Everything. Rod Wave. Let me see if I can find. Let me see.
I say a big verse. I'm only bigging up my brother. No, you're only stealing from your brother.
Let me see. Wait, fans make comment. Okay, there you go. That's what I want to see. The comment.
Have you recently suffered injuries in a car accident? It's a life-altering experience.
All right, so we know that Rod Wave and Boosie are having their differences right now, but Twitter has made a compilation of every song that Rod Wave has allegedly stolen. Now, of course, Rod Wave has caught wind of this and has made a separate video, basically calling out everybody, talking about, hey, look, I haven't stolen nothing. But if you haven't seen the video, or at least the compilation, rather, here it is. Check it out.
Help them bitches get amnesia quick. I used to cut up their buddies. Now they saying they love me.
It was the G's, help them bitches get amnesia quick. I used to cut up their buddies. Now they saying they love me. But you be throwing
In my 500 bins, I got no love for these niggas. There's no need to be friends. Picture me rolling in my 500 bins. I got no love for these niggas. Ain't no need to be friends. Shout out to all my niggas trapping living tax free. These days it's 7 figures when they tax me.
Shout out to all my niggas living tax free. Nowadays it's 6 figures when they tax me.
Fucking with niggas that's insecure. Water down, my shit is pure. Write down my number, but don't call me till you show. You fucking with niggas that's insecure. Water down, my shit is pure. Write down my number.
Hey, that's how you gotta get. That's how you gotta get on, guys. Just copy it word for word, bar for bar, and just put a melody next to it. Hey, yo, no, you don't even want to load it no more. Oh, man. Bro, yo.
It's okay for me to be a fan of niggas and shit. It was okay.
Nah.
Oh, man.
Bro, oh man, it don't even want me to load it no more. Bro. Hold on.
Write down my number, but don't call until you show.
It's okay for me to be a fan of niggas and shit. It was okay for me to be a fucking teenager listening to their music and supporting them and shit and fucking with them. But now nigga growing and shit and the rapper. The nigga say a couple lines because I fuck with such and such. I fuck with that. I fuck with what a nigga said. Like, well, damn, what a nigga say? I fuck what a nigga say. I said in my song, fuck nigga on that like I stole some shit. You be fuck nigga bringing up all these lyrics like I stole some shit. You dumb bitch. If it's public record, how the fuck I stole it? I ain't stole no some shit like a bitch was trying to come up with some shit and I stole that shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
He said it's public records, so how you gonna say I stole it? That's like saying, hey, you see me steal it, so how you gonna tell me I'm stealing?
Public record. Okay, yeah.
Come on, dog.
Man, come on.
You see me steal it, so how is it stealing? Come on, dog. Come, bro. We in a weird time, dog.
Oh,
man. We in a weird. But only thing too, right? I think that's the other thing in the interview too, right? It was like everybody calling Kanye crazy, right? And it was like, I think Katt Williams was like, you let him call himself all this crazy stuff. Now y'all mad he acting like this. That's another thing. But I remember another thing what Dave Chappelle was saying. I think it was Dave Chappelle, or I forgot who it was. I think it was Dave Chappelle because it's around that money. He was like, yeah, when you get that 50 million or whatever money, they'll probably try to make you do X, Y, Z, or they'll try to make you say like you crazy so they can have control of it.
Right.
I think it was that Oprah. And I'm gonna look it up on TikTok too. Look, I was like, bro, spitting, and that's why I'm like, and it doubled back full circle when it came to the Katt Williams thing, because now it's like, how can you call a dude wrong? Because once again, I say the same thing. I haven't heard not one person say that he was wrong or nobody denied anything. Everybody was just like, yeah. Let me see what an over thing at. Okay, let me put this up. But that's what Sharpe, bro. The internet is undefeated. If somebody who watch our show faithfully, right, they know how your takes is or what you say, how you is. You come next day, you flip flop, do something. They gonna call you out like, Sean, bro, you ain't even your way, but how you is. What do you mean? Come on, bro. Everybody act like this stuff ain't public record. But another thing that Katt Williams said, your main job is to act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Outside of my frame of reference, I've been in show business since I was 14, and I've heard the stories of what happens, and I've seen these kinds of things play out in front of me.
Okay.
When
you say you heard the stories, what do you mean? What stories?
I mean, you see it before. Look, Mariah Carey made a $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's all of a sudden mysteriously crazy. Or Martin Lawrence punches through, and he's waving a gun on the street, screaming, "They're trying to kill me."
Yeah. Yeah, we hear those stories.
And it always happens around the time of your career where it feels as though they're crossing over the next plateau.
Yeah. Would you say you lost your mind, sort of?
No, not exactly.
Okay.
I wasn't crazy, but it's incredibly stressful.
Yeah.
And I feel like in a lot of instances, I was deliberately being put through stress.
Oh.
it was completely outside of
Hold
my
on.
frame of reference. I've been in show business since
I guess Kevin Hart joked about Katt Williams on ESPN. Let me see. Let me see. He was on ESPN. Let me see. Might have to pull it up on the ground, but is it on TikTok yet? Is it on TikTok yet? No. Let me see. I'm just playing it right here. I want to hear it. Katt Williams bought the Knicks. He definitely bought the Knicks, and it's rumored that he took the Knicks back, returned them with the seat. You didn't know you could be the first person that did it. Oh, yeah. He had it he won 15 days and returned it. Yeah. Fun fact about the Knicks. He played. He played. Oh. He played with them. Come on now. He can't pull this one. That ain't the way you gotta go about it. I think it was Delaware University. Never made public news. Secret. The biggest secret in the world. Okay, so obviously now they playing a role like, oh yeah, Katt Williams about the Knicks. Katt Williams say this, that. So they play that little joke game on. Now I ain't gonna hold you. The book thing and all that, fast forward, I don't believe that either. But if he could probably show proof of that, I don't know. But everything else he said, besides reading 6,000 books, running a 4.3, and was 5'5" early and didn't stop growing, I don't know about that. But everything else he said, you ain't denied none of that. You can crack jokes about that part of the interview. That's just the filler to the interview. You ain't said nothing else about all the others that he accused you. Nothing else. You ain't said nothing about that though. Why is that?
Right.
That
Ain't just nothing.
Ain't just nothing. Oh, you talking about how he said he read fast, read all them books. I mean,
Yeah, like
said, okay, come on,
yeah,
bro.
what I'm saying, but they girls ain't addressing nothing. Like you keep saying that he bitter and mad. I don't know how Katt Williams bitter and mad. He just speaking his truth. And speaking of him, how you be bitter and mad when he help out comedians out all the time? Every time I see it, every time Katt Williams on tour, he putting on new comedians and stuff like that all the time.
All the time. All the
So
time.
like,
but yeah, here go right here. I thought they didn't put it up there, but
I don't know if you guys know
come on
this,
now.
but Katt Williams bought the Knicks.
He definitely bought it.
He bought the Knicks, and it's rumored that he took the Knicks back, returned them with a receipt.
Yeah, you could do that. You didn't know you could do
the
that.
first person ever did.
Yeah. Oh, they gave him a 30-day policy.
He had it. He bought it for 15
That's
days
crazy.
and
returned it.
Yeah. So another fun fact about the New York Knicks.
He made the team.
He played.
He played. Oh, he played.
He played with the Knicks. He played with them.
We know he's fast. They say he's fast.
Yeah,
he run
one of the fastest.
3.9.
Oh, yeah.
What you say? A sub 3.9. He figured out how to play basketball from reading all them books.
3,000 of them.
3,000 a year.
A year.
That's 2 a day. At 6 years old. That's 2 a day. Who knew he was so voracious?
At the age 7, he got accepted to I think it was
So
Delaware University.
it's funny to read now. Like
Come on now.
They got nothing to say, Sean. You got nothing to say.
Nothing to say. Look, out of every part of the interview, the only part he acknowledged is the one that's like probably obviously Katt. But I said that's probably one of them situations where, like, you know how we be talking, and you're like, yeah, bro. I mean, I probably hit about 100 of them things. You over exaggerated them, but that's cool. What about what he actually said about you? Talk about that.
But also, of course, I think Katt, and this is me. I don't know. Katt may have said that just to like. Katt is very strategic, man. And it's like fact that they only can bring up that. The point is though. Okay, cool. That I think Katt threw that out there, maybe to respond to that, because like they only can respond to that, which is like that. Okay, cool, but there's some serious allegations that been said that y'all ain't want to talk about it.
He said nothing.
So how you gonna talk about the interview, right? You're talking about more on ESPN. You're talking about the interview, but you're not willing to talk about the more serious issue.
Mm-hmm. He ain't said nothing.
Like, so regardless of like making fun, I mean, here's the thing. They playing the hey, listen, because now Katt can respond again. Listen, Katt got a comedy. He's doing a tour coming up. He got a Netflix deal too. He got special.
Yeah,
That's special for the go.
True. I'm seeing him next weekend. Like,
hey, listen, them plastic cup, especially them plastic cup boys, man. That's a punchline itself. You know what I mean? Listen, they want to play. Listen, hey, this is comedy. And if you want, and listen, I know Kevin Hart got jokes. Like he can roast people out, but if you want, I don't know, Kevin want to play this game because true, hey, nothing, hey, because jokes could be true too. And listen, man,
every joke got truth in it. Look, bro, I'm trying to
yeah,
tell
there's
you.
always truth in jest. I mean, so.
But salute, Tiff. What you think about?
Salute everybody. Well, okay, I'm gonna start with the Steve Harvey. Now Sean and True did tell me that was a wig. I didn't want to believe it at first. I didn't want to believe it. Y'all told me he stole his car, and when Katt
you know,
said it, I had to think
a barber
about
told me that. You know, a barber told me that, Tiffany, a long time ago. They told me it was a wig.
His line was too perfect though.
But
that's when I first heard about it. It was in the barbershop. That was
hey, and look, girl, imagine I rock Kevin. Like I said, I acknowledge Kevin hard work ethic. But the fact still remains, bro. You let the kid on
This is gonna happen to your little ass in jail.
Why am I going? Oh my goodness!
I'm going to jail. Let me show you. This is gonna happen to your little ass.
that was crazy. And his dude from the Plastic Cup boy gonna try. Katt talking about acting like Kevin would never do no such thing. What do you like? Then,
bro.
Like, come on, bro.
Okay.
Come on.
Daddy said he got the best lace spread of the game. Hey, looking back at it is. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I can't even lie to you.
And you notice all them other comedians that's not even that are so like you notice they ain't saying Katt with line either. Because this is small.
What he said about earthquake. I mean, I hope it's not.
People been saying that. Yeah, that people been saying that. People been saying that. That wasn't. Now that I even heard that before plenty times.
But they were saying, but he said that though. He exposed that because they were saying that them other guy was using that against them. Or something like that, right? They was using that against them. That's why he said that. It was no personal shot. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
he wasn't the first person to say that though. So
he wasn't the first to say that. But I mean, but now on a million views like this, I don't think a lot of people. I didn't know it. So it's like I guess
I didn't know it either.
I mean, you could say. Look at Earthquake, maybe mad at that, but I mean, I think the point was why Earthquake didn't get shots for so long. They was using that, and they was saying with the powers that be, he was using the click. He was using that against him.
Or he couldn't read the script. So it's like, what could you do?
Yeah, but
I'm looking at it.
Even Gary Owens. Oh, you saw Gary Owens clip on his podcast?
Yeah, Gary Owens. Yeah, bro. I would bro. That's what I'm saying is bad, bro. When you can look up on, if I could find everything I need to look on TikTok, you get cooked. But I mean, this young Steve, it look like me right here. What the fuck going on? This fake. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's too perfect.
Or the line, and I was like, man, who is Barber? Man, I ain't gonna allow back in it.
Bro, we thought him and Jalen Rose had the crispiest line as ever.
At least Jalen Rose had Beijing. You know he had Beijing though.
But that's Beijing. That's cool. But a whole top piece. So
that was.
So what part fake is this? Like, what part is this fake? The top.
Yeah,
piece?
What is fake? Like, what did he have any hair at all?
Yeah,
the mustache.
Yeah, it's an episode in the first season of the Steve Harvey show when like a friend of his dies and he quits his job and he kind of
when he be drinking and stuff. I remember that episode. I remember that.
Yeah, and you could see it's not real. Like, like Yeah, so yeah, it's been a wig. It's been a wig for a long time, and like somebody said, like this in the 90s, like there was no lineups that tight in the 90s. I don't care who your barber was.
Yeah, in the night, nah. Oh no, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Renegade. That I wouldn't be surprised that junkie about 25.
So whoever was his barber though doing that, he was before his time though. I give him that though.
Man. I thought he was
I
before
give
his
him that
time
though.
too.
That was a good job. I give him that though.
People look, hey, man, make my line like Steve, man. He's the perfect Steve, bro. It's not an angle off. This man got the perfect 90-degree angle.
Yeah, that's definitely before his time
this picture
though.
look kind of fake though. This would look fake right here. That's
yeah. He should have capitalized on it, the wig thing. He'd be a billionaire.
Oh yeah, I would definitely capped on top of the toupees or the
Word. What?
Bro, come on, dog. I'd have been doing that.
He was too busy hating on Bernie Mac to capitalize on
it. All people, Bernie Mac.
Reason gonna be trouble.
Hey, Bernie Mac, man. The Mac, that who's really hilarious as hell.
Yeah, but I think he was on Shannon Sharpe podcast. He heard y'all didn't want to be a movie star. He was a lot. Come on, bro. Like every comedian want to do movies. Like, why are you lying like that? Like that was crazy. Like,
can't we call that out? He said he had 7 shows.
No, he ain't had no 7 shows at that time.
He definitely didn't. Nobody. We would have been like, bro, we would have seen all that at that point in time, man.
Yeah, he did Apollo. I'm about to say he did. I know he did. He did Apollo for a long time.
On the weekends. I know that one.
Yeah, but that
the Harvey's.
But that was like in the 90s. By the time he got to the point where he battled Katt, or he was supposed to battle Katt in the stand-up, he didn't have no 7 shows. He had like the radio show.
Salute. Shout out True too.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like, yeah, man. Like, come on, man. Like, cut it out. You know, but and he got ethered in the show that him and Katt did. Katt did a 45-minute special on him going in on Steve Harvey.
Yeah. And people get argue. I don't think nobody's on stand up only. Now you can argue movies and all that because Katt Williams play different characters. You can argue Kevin Hart because he has so many roles in different movies.
He's a better actor. He's a better actor too. He had an Emmy. He got an Emmy.
Yeah. Besides Bernie Mac, bro, I don't know if anybody else funny than Katt Williams because I argue Bernie. I argue Bernie to the ground. Bernie was a funny motherfucker.
Yeah.
Come on now. But if anything y'all want to look up is there. Look, he said look up Gary Owens. Look, he responds.
We always say, like, just be honest. Don't say something behind my back. Whether you like Katt or not, he's not going to talk behind your back. However he feels about you, that's how he feels about you. Now, he did say one thing. He talked about Rickey Smiley, and he talked about when Rickey Smiley went on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe's podcast, which is a great podcast, especially for, I know I'm a white guy, but for my demographics, and I'll get into that in a minute, what Katt said about me, but for my demographics, you know, Club Shay Shay, I'd rather go on Club Shay Shay than Joe Rogan. Even though, okay, I got to get into I got to unpack this podcast because Katt made a comment where he said, why you think Gary Owen, who's a white guy, has been doing stand-up for 25 years, hasn't crossed over? And when he said it, I was like, wait a minute, was that a good thing or bad thing? And I literally had to go to Twitter and start asking people, was I catching strays or what was that? And they was like, no, they were saying you haven't sold your soul. That's why you haven't crossed over. You've been consistently you, and that's why you haven't, quote unquote, crossed over. So I was like, oh, okay, that made sense. Now, I'm not gonna get into it, but I've been I was in an awkward situation one time where I can't say for 100% this person was trying to make me do something, casting couch type deal, but it felt like it. And I was like, is this that point where I've always heard, would you sell it for $1 million? And I was thinking to myself when I was in this office in this room going, well, this is the I'm about to answer this question. The answer is no. I wouldn't. So listen, I can't say 100% that's where it was going, but it felt like it. It felt like it. You got to be in the room to feel it. And I was like, oh, this dude is really coming on to me. Like, this is happening in real life.
Come on now.
And the dude did it, and he'll always remain nameless. I think he was feeling me out. Like, is this dude? And this was years ago. I was young in the game, but I was just like, wait a minute, is this happening right now? I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, I made sure I made it very clear I like women. I'm not going that route. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm not gonna get into it, but I was wondering. I was like, "Ooh, is this happening to me right now in real life?" So I think Katt was saying I haven't sold my soul, and that's why I haven't crossed over. And we always say like,
but now look, right? What do you notice is different about Gary Owens' response than everybody else? He literally attacked directly what was told about him and ended the shit verbatim. I'm a fan of Ludacris rap music, but that motherfucker was rapping instead of explaining. I don't want to hear that shit.
That boy had the bars. That man had Ludacris back in the studio, man.
Bro. Come on, dog. I'm seeing Luda. Look, we ain't seen nothing about no Ludacris. Since anything, the first thing this man doing is rapping.
That's funny as the plug, though. He started rapping. He had a whole
rapping. It was cool.
I'll tell you this. I know you're gonna play this Ludacris video. Corrupt, shout out Corrupt, had a song back in the day, calling out names. Where he was literally calling out rappers. He was dissing it. He was hitting everybody. Like if you came crazy to him, he went off. He was like Mother FD, Mother FM, Mother FX. Like, like, yeah, I mean, he was going after everybody. He was not pulling punches. And that's what Katt literally did. So like, you ain't got to wonder if Corrupt like you. He just told you in the song he don't mess with you. Ain't no subliminals.
How to rob.
Ain't no subliminals. Ain't no, was he talking about me? Ain't none of that. It was literally straight Henny, no chaser.
Straight Henny, no chaser. Look, Cedric, bro, you hit it on the head like you said. If he call your name out, if somebody call your name out with an allegation or anything crazy, you gonna respond to say the truth. Out of every Luda was rapping. Cedric the Entertainer talking about that happened years ago. Kind of low key admitted it. Steve Harvey ain't say nothing or avoided it. Kevin Hart making jokes about him saying he reading instead of actually talking about what he said. Al Gary Owens, the only person who literally went verbatim. Hey, Katt Williams said this. Oh, this is what he said. All right, this is the truth about the situation. End of story.
Faison Love ain't proving. Faison Love proving his point that he ain't.
Come on, bro.
Faison Love proving it. Faison Love.
Come on, bro.
I mean,
because all they had to do, because I guarantee you, this was like back in like early 2000s, in the 90s, which Katt Williams could never do this there back then. Oh, they would have cooked them, called them a hater, made them crazy, made them disappear. And because we don't have the more social media, or they didn't have the social media back in the day where you can prove somebody wrong and drop all the facts and get them within the next day like that. We'll probably find out like years later. And I know, Sean, especially you, I know you done paid attention to the industries and stuff that going on, especially with rap music, where you done probably seen a guy who went through something like this and said something, but since he didn't have access to the internet to speak his truth, and this probably came out later, and now they look at now. I mean, you see Surviving Diddy going on now.
Yo, he even mentioned Diddy. Diddy ain't respond.
Diddy can't afford to respond right now.
TD Jakes ain't respond.
Nah, look. Ever since he said that swallowed, how you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed.
That was crazy.
I was like, yo, no, did you see what TD Jakes said? Oh, even if I did do, I'm just gonna repent, the Lord gonna forgive me. I'm like,
that was crazy. All right, bro.
Whoa,
like,
he said that?
Even if I did, like, hell,
y'all seen the Luda thing. I don't gotta play this, right?
That's crazy if he said that. That is crazy. So what you mean? Okay, of course, repent. But what you mean? So you ain't gonna like you? So you did that?
That's telling me the Lord's gonna forget. What? Huh?
You did. You must have done other things too. Then, if you did, I mean, hey, what else are you doing?
Hey, I've been telling people about TD Fake.
Some of you logged in or come in out of concern. Some of you come in to hear what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off. I will not use this sacred day at this sacred pulpit to address a lie when I have a chance to preach a truth. I will stand straight up, head up, back straight, and preach the unadulterated, infallible word of God. Because that is what the pulpit is for. But there will be a time. So you can stop dragging people and arguing with people and fighting and just log off. All you do is just hit the button. Right there. Log off.
No, this ain't it. Nope, I know how he look like right here.
Yeah,
right
Everything
right there.
was true. All I got to do is repent
Listen
sincerely from my heart. If everything was true, all I got to do is repent sincerely from my heart.
Why would you have to say that?
In the blood to cover all kinds of sins. I don't care what it is, the blood would fix it.
It is quite evident that T. Jakes is guilty of.
If everything was true, all I got to do is repent.
What is
real quick?
To cover all kinds of sins.
I gotta ask. Have y'all seen this movie, Hunt for Jesus, Save Your Soul?
No, I never
Why?
seen it.
No, I ain't never seen
Is it a Tubi movie?
No. It's actually Sterling K. Brown and Regina Hall.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That movie is on Peacock. It was on
It's
Peacock.
on Peacock. Yeah, it's on Peacock.
Okay.
That movie it's shot like a kind of like a mockumentary.
Crazy.
But if y'all ever get a chance, watch that movie. Because some of the stuff that's going on, the movie kind of talks about it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I showed up on that movie.
Even if I did, all I gotta do is repent.
Come on, bro. That's worse than
See, I
OJ writing the book said. If I
I
did
could be in that crowd, man. I could be in that crowd. Like, what you mean? Hold on, Bishop.
Yeah, the problem he's not bringing up is that part of repentance is admitting what you did.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
Well, Sean, it doesn't help either that both of his sons go a certain way, a certain lifestyle. I think that's crazy.
They go.
I thought it was only one.
Well, no, both of them they said about P. Diddy bodyguard.
Hold on. So both of them go another way.
Yeah.
But they been in church. I mean, Grant, listen. We understand everybody their own individual, whatever the case may be. But two.
Yeah, I mean, listen. 200. If they in the LMNOP community, the problem is that he's stood up and spoken openly about his disdain for gay marriage and for
So something ain't adding up though, Sean. Something ain't adding up.
Yeah, I mean,
because some type of influence got to be there. Something ain't adding up.
So now you say his daughter too?
Something ain't right in the sperm. That's all I'm gonna say. Something ain't right in the sperm. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Wow.
Something ain't right in the sperm is crazy.
Yeah.
So you want to move though, but some of this stuff don't add up though. You can move how you look. It's just like that's crazy.
We don't know what was going on at the P. Diddy parties.
Yeah, look, man. Look. They told, look, bro. Something is wrong, right? I don't know if y'all ever see this, right? Let me see. Disney.
Tiffany Haddish didn't say nothing either, though. And fast forward.
What's fast forward? Would you say true?
Fast forward. She was saying that when Katt was saying, people were saying Katt was hating, saying Tiffany Haddish wasn't that funny. What's Tiffany Haddish been doing lately? So listen,
But
Cat
she
been telling
wasn't
the
that
truth.
funny. I agree.
Bro,
Cat
they
been telling
cooked
the
up.
truth.
They cooked up instantly true, right? She responded on Instagram and was like, "Oh yeah, nah, Katt Williams just hating woo woo." I don't know if that's a real Katt Williams. That's Charleston White, and everybody in the comments like, "This is verbatim what he's saying. That shit is not funny." Cooking her. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah, she yeah.
Look, bro, this Desi Banks, right? An up and coming dude that he brought up, right? This when he was on the way up, right?
Yo, this
And
is funny.
he asked him, "Hey, bro, I'm coming up in the industry. What should I avoid?" Look at this man.
What are some things that you feel like I should look out for? Coming into the game, like you've been in the game for a long time, man. What
Somebody's house for?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Stay away from that. Stay away from the take that mansion. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay away. All right.
Come on,
second, they're laughing because they know it's true.
Yeah, I'm new. So I don't know.
Second, what I would tell you, and I mean, look,
hold on. He got a story.
You.
What are some things that you feel like I should look
Come
out
on,
for?
bro. And people we be seeing all these things about like what not to say, what people say, this and like conspiracy theory. Look, bro, all this shit coming to the light, and the only people who saying is you see what side of the coin is, because now don't get me wrong, they can stop anybody doing what they, you know what I'm saying, they can make anything happen. But now it's harder because I can make money on my own way with other things. They see, even they try to do Kanye, like they tried to shut him down and take and freeze all his money, but the court law, you have to give him his money, but you can't just freeze nobody's bank account. They trying to get to that. What happened to Kanye? That's a whole deeper other conversation. That's what they trying to get us at. If y'all ever remember the movie, I can't think of the name of it, with Justin Timberlake, and they had their life was their money at the time. That shit is very.
I forgot what it's called. I know what you're talking
I forgot
about.
what it's called. The movie is a solid movie. I doubt. Well, we ain't gonna be allowed to see it whenever we get like that. But verbatim, that's how they try to do it. Make everything electronic, where we can just take. You do something wrong, cut the car off. Let your car. You do something wrong. Let your bank account. Let's get that bread. They gonna want everything like that. And now, but you look at stuff with the industry. You see people who verbatim on that side who probably doing stuff on their own when they don't need it, but now they see it because they try to recruit somebody. That's like if you get recruited to I want to put them in that life. If you try to get recruited to a certain, let's say, street something or college something, and you might be in the process of either side, and you might not like see how they treat their homies, or you might not see like what you see from this group on this campus. You like, I ain't rocking with that. But you've seen it now, you can probably say something verbatim. And like, hey, bro, nah, bro, I didn't see such and such. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen one, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put them in this light, but I didn't see one people, and it was a video of it too. They recorded it where certain fraternity made people lay on the floor and wash it, pass an egg down each other's mouth. Crazy. I just say stuff people in the street where they probably make somebody do so weird, or you got to go X somebody off to be there. But now somebody see that like, oh, nah, bro, this was going down. That's what I really think what it is with the industry now. And the only people who can't say nothing is if you in. Because what can you say? What can we even say? Your job is to act like you ain't doing it. And what everybody, I mean, you can start pointing them out verbatim now. The only person who ain't act like he ain't said or address what was said was Gary Owens. Everybody else didn't address it. I wonder why. And that's what bro said. It, bro, he literally said it verbatim. We asked like, bro, why you ain't address it? Katt Williams literally said, your job is to act like it ain't happening. And who all act like it ain't happening? Everybody but the dude he said who wasn't in it. You call him a hater, you call him angry. Bro, it's there. It's there. And it did. Shout out Shay Sharpe, because guess what? You can't even control Uncle Shay, because Club Shay Shay is his product and his channel. And that was like, it's too big, because at first it was like, if it was just slow track, it's too big to shut it down. You gonna come on, bro. This is the biggest interview.
Shoot, man, this is he read his life off the one.
Bro, he ain't probably got to make that else on this channel no more.
Shoot, that's gonna be hard to tie. That interview gonna be now. It's like that's gonna be that like everybody in the whole podcast industry got to compete with that interview now. It's like, dang, I'm gonna.
He set the bar, bro. bro. He offered to share because I would look at
What the Joe Rogan cat room? He said something about Joe Rogan too, right?
Yeah, he said something about Joe Rogan. He said Joe Rogan have all them fake funny comedians on there, but he didn't. He didn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Let's go to Club Shay
I
Shay.
heard that's all he said though. The fake funny comedian.
He said the fake funny comedians on there, and then Joe Rogan. He said that's all now Joe Rogan. But Joe Rogan literally said, "Katt Williams, I definitely want you." Of course you go on Katt Williams on your street. Now look what he just did. Hold on, wait, where's
Yeah. He may have. I mean, shoot, especially now though. He definitely want him now on doing the interview.
Bro, Sean just literally said, "I'm going to go see 19 million views in 3 days." This interview alone, that shit like Mr. Beast numbers.
Yeah.
He probably just made his damn ESPN. Well, I don't know because he probably get paid a lot of ESPN. I'll take that back.
No, I don't know if you get that much from ESPN.
I mean, he ain't making more than Stephen A. So we know.
Oh no, of course not. But just know he made probably like a good quarter of what he just got a check off this stream alone.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this, but Shannon though, he's definitely up in his resume because, like you said, the number one he comes for that spot right now. That number one sports personality.
Oh
he
yeah,
comes for that spot.
I want to do a video on this, or if not do a live stream, if y'all want to do a live, we can talk about it. But I noticed something, bro, and I realized Club Shay Shay is the reason why him and Skip Bayless didn't work out, bro. Look at the numbers, right? Look at all these numbers, thousand, even before Katt, right? Let's do the oldest stuff. Let's do the oldest stuff.
Him and his brother got like 1 million views. I think him and his brother.
Yeah, bro. And then he do Nightcap, right? Look at the numbers.
Yeah,
the oldest video. Still
Chad,
doing 400-some thousand, right? And I seen this shit and I was like, oh, I see why it happened, dog. Look, because Skip Bayless tried this, bro, right? And I seen this. I was flabbergasted. Imagine 100-some thousand, right? This is Skip Bayless, head dude at FS1. Run FS1 got people on. This is his YouTube. And he still posts. It ain't like he don't post. Bro, he putting up numbers like he one of us, bro. And I was like, bro, how are you doing this? 300, 200, 700. Man, this is a dude who is on the front page. That's why I was like, that's what it was, bro. It was Club Shay Shay. He see Shannon was getting bigger than him on Club Shay Shay because obviously you can't tell on FS1, but person like Skip care about the numbers. Bro, Shannon Sharpe probably did more views on one video, not the Katt Williams video, did on his whole channel. Like his whole channel go back.
Yeah, like that's crazy. I see this. I'm just like, I wonder if like Skip did something. You know what I'm saying? Talked about it, or what Skip? I want to Skip still doing this thing because I don't see his YouTube videos no more. You know what? If you watch one, they show the other one, bro.
Yeah, but think about what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why Skip is not doing the same numbers as Club Shay Shay is Shannon's smart enough not to just be sitting up there running his mouth like he do on First Take or on Undisputed.
Yeah,
literally,
people don't like Skip Bayless.
Yeah, like
people that go to a Skip Bayless show because he's Skip Bayless. That's free.
Right, but he can't even go to certain but Skip Bayless put us over the position years ago where he came and athletes and people want to rock with him.
Right.
Yeah, that he's that reviled in the sports world that think about it. Why would LeBron go on Skip Bayless' show?
He don't need to.
Yeah, he don't need to though.
Yeah, and then when you when your title is "Did Skip pull an all-nighter from New Year's?" I want to watch that shit. Like, come on, bro.
Nobody cares. Like that's the thing. Like Shannon brings in people that either don't do a lot of press or do limited press, but brings in people that he's actually interested in having a conversation with.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it's laid back. You see they sitting there sipping on whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's in a laid back environment. He was doing it via video, and now he has them actually come in, and sit down with him and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's a whole different animal. But people don't want to hear Nothing against Shannon. I like Shannon. But because of Shannon, the way he speaks, nobody wants to sit and hear him talk by himself for an hour.
No, okay. And then why would I double down on what you said, bro? Why would I rewatch what I just watched on what was FS1? What was FS1?
Undisputed.
It's literally the same thing. You got to bring something different.
Yeah,
that's why he be on F. That's why like it's certain things like to do the interview. Then I want to talk. I got the nightcap. And then okay, cool. Ocho's a great personality. Ocho, and then get Gil. Like I said, Shannon's being smart. He's strategic, man. I mean, listen, can people question if he was what he's going to do after he let up his warning? Listen, hey, he skyrocketed. I mean,
I ain't giving that man no credit. He's still my dog.
And I ain't gonna cap. As much money as Skip got, bro, I'd have probably look, hey man, let me go ahead and drop this little quick thigh where I make sure everything at least be a buck or two or something. You got $2, but Skip probably don't care.
Man,
notice. I'm sorry, True. Notice.
You
Skip on other platforms?
No.
Nope.
I think the only thing I've ever seen Skip on outside of First Take or Undisputed is he did the cold show with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like people don't rock. I don't think him and Colin Coward even like each other. And they set like. Yeah, I think they set like next door. I think they set like next door from each other. They like right next there.
They literally sit right across from each other. Right.
Look, and one of his best shows he's talking about Shannon, but which is crazy.
Which is crazy. It's like even the people that he praises don't even not like him.
Get Gil off nightcap. Nah,
like Tom Brady, even dudes like Michael Jordan, Tom Brady don't even acknowledge Skip Bayless. Like how you gonna get, like I said, Skip Bayless when you talking ish about, like for example, how you gonna get these certain dudes? Okay, when you downplaying other dudes around them, like for example, he itched on Bill Belichick multiple times. So how can you get a Tom Brady interview or sit down?
Right.
Come on. I was surprised Rickey Smiley did the show. Honestly,
he's surprised who? But sure, you said Sherman, but Sherman's not there every day though.
Oh, I'm surprised Michael Irvin did.
Yeah, he can't because he does Amazon.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So every day. Keyshawn the one who basically there every day.
Yeah.
Unless he got something.
I wasn't shocked about Keyshawn because Keyshawn was like in between and the mid-tween during when you like what I noticed, like if you ain't really like the morning drive, really you ain't really like the main guy. Like you was those tweeners. Yeah, because they had them even like right before Super. If you like the Super, they might really that. If you like that prime time morning drive, everything else expendable. They'll switch out any show, midday, early morning. That's it. Like so, I think that's what Keyshawn. It was him. What's the boxing guy? Max Kellerman.
Oh, Matt Kellerman and Jay Wynn.
And Jay, yeah. So they was like interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't the morning. They wasn't like that drive hour of the show.
Yeah.
Like only other person I think that's like before somebody who I think could take over is what's the LeBron loving guy? Is it first thing first? Yeah, look,
Nick Wright.
Yeah, Nick Wright. I think Nick Wright is gonna probably take his spot at some point in time because, like, look, Natty said it before I said it. First thing first is way better. But they gotta rock with Skip because they gave Skip all that money in the contract.
Yeah,
right.
And Skip had the plan, but it just didn't work out. And I'm trying to tell you, I know that has to be a part of that because he sees Shannon getting better than him. And we gonna wait and see with Stephen A. because Stephen A. pointing in all the right directions and saying that he wants Shannon to take over. He knows Shannon gonna be bigger than him. Cool, Shannon taking off. We gonna see when the actual time comes because everybody can say that in the beginning.
Yeah,
you can see when the time comes when you have to, like,
I don't think Stephen A. Smith gonna have no choice though, because like I said, like he's hit like the volume. Well, who own? Don't Colin Curry own volume?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
so,
and he got Shannon Sharpe on the value. Club Shay Shay on the value.
Yeah.
So, hey man,
Colin Cowherd, he know that boy. Hey, that boy. Hey, all thing I'm gonna say is like Shannon Sharpe can't even get mad if he got to break him off.
Yeah, that man Colin Cowherd to be saying that's why he be saying anything on TV. He don't be watching sports where he put the kids.
Come on, bro. He got Club Shay Shay in the beginning before anything. Smart man, look, he had invested that stock early. Now he looking like, what happened to Draymond Green show for Club Shay Shay bust?
And notice the other thing with Club Shay Shay, just a real talk. It's urban, but it ain't ghetto.
Right.
Because people act like that's impossible to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why, bro. That's what true. That's part of the reason why I changed my platform a little bit. Like, all right, let's put a little bit more order to it. People act like ain't none about my show changed. It's just more order. Me and Sean, look, who person go. Hey, Sean, look, I got a good idea for the show. Let's put it together, chop it up. We at the same time available. Boom. That's why I changed my show a little, because you had to, bro. Because then you gonna get stuck in the circle at some point in time. Now it's gonna be a little slower when you first start, because everybody used to you doing this way. Everybody wants you. Nah, we ain't doing that no more. You going this direction. Because like Sean just said, it's urban. Ain't nothing about the show me and Sean do every Monday and Friday. You know, see, we here, brother, skip voices or talking like we talk the same way. It's just more order, bro. And that shit sells more in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, hey man, like I said, Ocho, Chad Johnson. Like I said, he so
even that show, the nightcap, not even they talking like they regularly talk, and that's urban and not ghetto.
Right.
They talked about everything. The college girlfriends. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and it's genius. And it's genius. It's genius the fact that they got Chad Johnson. Like Chad Johnson's like and I knew he had talent like in the media when he did on I Am Athlete. Right. So it's like
I'm glad he left I Am Athlete.
I feel in the fact that nobody picked him up afterwards or tried to do things. You got, I mean, listen, man.
He personality ain't for everybody. You know, his personality ain't for everybody. Because like the crazy thing about it is though, only thing that I say on Club Shay Shay that was said, I was like, he was wild. Was when he had Dion on and he was talking about he was doing something with a shorty in a certain area. And
I remember that.
He pulled it. And then he was like, I ain't stopping. He said, why? God. He was like, I usually make him poop. I was like, yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
Yo,
and Dion said he was nasty for that too.
Dion
my God.
Disgusting.
Dion was on there. When Dion was on there, it was still, that was all. It was wild.
Nah, he was wild. And Dion was like, he was disgusting.
Dion and Shannon, listen, Dion and Shannon Sharpe together on TV, whatever is under. They either have to do a show on NFL Network. It was him, like Damian Thomas and Michael Irvin. That joke was hilarious.
Nah, they wild, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
They need Michael Irvin appearance on.
Hey, it's coming though. It's coming on the nightcap. Hey, much as we talk smack about Gil, I think Gil adds to the show wasn't that bad of an idea because he's just another same crazy personality, and he needs somebody to talk basketball with because the basketball season, football for him be over with. Shannon Sharpe put the bid in early. Who the best person to go get? You can do a nightcap. It's a little bit no filter, not be as ghetto, keep it urban, say something crazy. Gilbert Arenas was the perfect choice because football, Ocho ain't talking no basketball like that.
Yeah.
And that show how Shannon grow too. That like I gotta get somebody to talk basketball with me now.
Right. So that's smart though.
That's smart. You gotta move like that early, bro. You gotta make it move early. Everybody might feel a way about it in the beginning. Like that just said, oh man, get Gilbert off the show. And next thing you know, you'll be happy. And a month go by, you'll be happy Gil on the show.
Right.
See, that's my buddy. Look, man, it's wait, he said this. Eddie Murphy ain't that good. Cedric said that. It's wild.
He said what?
Eddie Murphy ain't that good. I guess it was like a short.
Anyway, you said Eddie Murphy ain't that good. Oh no, I think he was joking.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, Cedric got nerve. Okay, so.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta look.
Yeah, I think what he was talking about, he was on Club Shay Shay. He was talking about some of the old stuff like Delirious and Raw and how it wouldn't work today. Watching it, and it was like Eddie Murphy ain't that good because some of the stuff wouldn't work today because of some of the the jokes and all that stuff.
Right.
Sean,
The
how you know?
sensitivity.
Sean, but how would he know? He don't even write his jokes.
Like, nah. You know, he's true hitter, bro. Don't even write his jokes, bro. I can't trust him. I can't
No,
trust him.
but you know
Like,
what's
nah,
crazy? You know what's crazy? Y'all remember when Kevin Hart apologized for the jokes that he did about his son because people was like, oh, you know, that was homophobic and blah blah blah.
For the Oscars.
Yeah, before the Oscars.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people find themselves apologizing for stuff just so they can still keep that mainstream appeal and still keep the doors open in Hollywood. Right?
Look,
Because
man.
the jokes he did weren't homophobic. It wasn't homophobic. He was talking about his own fears as a father.
Yeah. But if he's speaking his piece, sir, but look, you know how they look at things differently now, because I ain't gonna lie to you, the industry double back more on anything you did than what you said more than Chicago. I thought Chicago double back on you and made sure they get you. Nah, not like the industry. The industry go double back on something you said in an interview, something you said at your family house, interview or any, bro, you're cooked.
But they want people to be truthful though. But they also want people to be truthful. So like, which one is it? Like you want people to be factual. You want people to tell their truth, or which one is it? Or people just be fake, and you know what I mean?
No,
like
right.
you can't have it both.
No, right. I agree with you on that. You can't have it both. You can't. So what it is? So do y'all think it needs to be? But it's crazy because if something happened to you, that's hard to say. So y'all think it should be a time limit on something you should go back to, or like what you got to acknowledge what era was going on, or what? Because I'm like, yeah, they double back. I mean, with stuff with Bill Cosby or stuff that if you get if you do something, they go back to your Twitter and I don't know who will sit there all day and scroll 10 years down to figure out what
People
you said.
do that though. People do that. That's the crazy thing about it.
Bro, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's why SB I don't say nothing on Twitter. I'll repost it, but I don't say nothing.
Right, man. Look,
You ain't catching me.
Like, they gonna catch you quick. They gonna catch you.
I mean, you gotta know if you hit send. I mean, it's out there.
It's over with.
The problem with Twitter is limited characters. So if you don't give context or do a thread where you explaining what you're saying, people will take that them 280 characters and be like, "Oh, this is how you feel." Blah blah blah. You know, so
It was facts.
Facts.
Yeah,
that's Action Jackson asked, "What y'all think Cat lied about?" Probably that he was 5'5" since 9th grade.
3,000 books.
3,000 books is crazy.
Well, let me defend the 3,000 books thing real quick, because he could have been reading, you know, like 10-page children's books when he was like 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? You read those in 5 minutes, so he could have read 3,000 books. I mean, I've read a lot of books, so I ain't saying you know that he lied about that. You know, I mean,
I do think he's fast though. I'll say that I do think he's fast, for his age. I do think he is, because the man is. Listen, the infamous video of him playing soccer, the project. Cat he do it. He's man. Cat's funny dude, man. Cat funny dude, man. Cat is a funny dude, though.
Cat is crazy.
Like, so it's like, I mean, when I see him being active like that with the kids and all that, I'm like, yeah, he probably is active. I don't know about the 4-3 part, but he probably is fast. 45?
Maybe a 4.5.
So,
like 4.5, 4.6, maybe. Because that's crazy. But I mean, it's possibility in your age, but if I had to like point something out, Action Jackson, maybe in that area. But anything he said about injury, I don't think he lied about none of that.
Yeah, he told the truth.
It would have came out by now. The video got 20 million views and counting.
He told the truth. Like, they talking about.
I agree with that.
They talk about they talk about Cat career. He angry, he mad about his career. This man doing this is 19th 100 city tour.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, man doing them, man still getting Netflix special deals. I mean, Megan clearly doing well for herself for his career. So it's like and helping people out doing along the way. So I don't know how you're bitter and mad. I mean, that don't make any sense. So it's like they're lying. The people that are responding are lying more than anything.
What's crazy true is somebody said, I think it was Deion Cole said, next time somebody interviews Katt, ask him how much money he's giving away.
Probably.
You know what's crazy, Sean? We talked about that earlier before we got there, Sean. That video was he posted in December.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about it. He posted that in December. Fast forward.
Yeah.
They talk about, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's it, man. That's what I'm saying. The truth is the truth. And it's like when it's the truth, you
can't. What can you? Like I said, I'm still waiting on somebody to come out with the stuff that he said he was lying at. The video at 20 million views. Anything that look, we was typing in. That's why I said I didn't want to have the video prepared. Like, no, we sat there and typed it in. Hey, let's look up this. Pop right up. Pop right up. Pop right up. Pop right up. So what can you like you said, the truth, yeah.
and that's what I heard. And that's the thing too. And that's the thing too. Like when you're talking about the truth, is like that's why, mind you, the comedy world, everybody know each other basically at that level, the comedy world, whatever. If you notice, a lot of comedians that called out, whatever case may be, they're cool with both parties. And you look at their reactions.
Come on.
Just saying.
Come on now. They'll tell you the truth.
Dave Chappelle cool with some of them same comedians that he called out.
And he said nothing about Dave Chappelle, right?
He did. He said he basically mentioned how he got black. But I'm just saying, Dave Chappelle, he's cool with both parties. He don't got issue with whatever case be. But I'm just saying, you don't see, like I said, you don't see guys stepping up for, hey, hold on, this is the real truth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what's really going on. Nah. Dave know too. Listen, all the guys know. All the comedians know.
And ain't nothing you could do. Yeah, they know. And bro, imagine like
Michael Blackson. We forgot about talking about Malcolm. Eli Apple uncle. Eli Apple. Hold on, let's get on Eli Apple uncle, man.
Eli Apple uncle is crazy.
Let's get on Eli Apple uncle. He considers himself a top 10 comedian alive. Man, get out of here, bro. You.
He's a top 10 comedian. We go through the list.
Hold on, real quick. Tell me your favorite Michael Blackson joke. I'll wait.
I can't. I'll be honest. Hey, motherfucker. Like.
And he said that's the fake African voice.
Oh my gosh. How you using a fake African voice is crazy. That was crazy.
That's a fake voice he's using?
Yes. You never heard Michael Blackson talk regular?
No. And I've seen him in person.
Yeah, he moved in Philly. Yeah, he moved in Philly like that. I mean, you could have an accent, but come on, bro. Your accent ain't that deep. Like that's like that's crazy, man. It's like
I'm looking at this woman right now. This man is talking regular.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm wondering. Yeah, I see where Eli Apple get it from. It makes sense. Come on, man. That was wild. I'm like, bro, you consider yourself a top 10 comedian alive, bro. You not even, come on, bro. What up, Tracy?
What's up, Tracy? Salute. I'm laughing at this. I'm thinking this on the screen. I'm here rolling. He's talking about all I did to Michael Blackson was give him advice. And he said, stop doing the fake African voice. He's wearing dirty. Look, bro, and then the crazy part about it is, right, if I go to Club Shay Shay page, even that's how I know Shannon Sharpe running his own thing, because they want to stop it. They'll probably tell Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe on his TikTok, they put in the
most comedians don't get booed enough.
This is what he told her right here.
I mean, this is how you end up with a Michael Blackson who's a real African doing a fake African accent. Okay.
Come on,
this
dog.
guy is mad at me. All I did was give him the best advice of his life. Remember, he was wearing dirty dashikis, and I told him he needed to dress to be in the position that he's trying to say that he's in. And if you're the African king of comedy, sir, there's actually comedians in Africa doing comedy. If you're gonna say that, you gotta go to Africa and get a school, dude. Everybody got you gotta put in some work. And these guys, they take my advice, they change their whole persona, and then they hate me for it. And generally, I'm just too big to comment or make a statement about it or do a live or any of that. But when it gets to be a whole grouping of these guys, I got to come and talk to Shannon. I got to lay it down at the altar. This is the other side of Kirk Franklin praying. This is the reckoning. 2024. The reckoning.
You watch it. You know every comedian that's been on my show. You watched every episode.
No, that's not what you said. You said I know every comedian.
You know every comedian.
You're limiting me.
Oh, you watched every episode because you know things. You know things.
That's always where I'm trying to come from, whether it's comedic or otherwise. That's why even if you see me get arrested 10 times in a row on TV, as a fan of mine, you can be like, he's finna be right out. Yeah, but they just said he ain't do it. He couldn't have. It's stupid. Why would he do something stupid knowing he got to come back and talk to us? Nah, they respect that every time.
I'm gonna go Club Shay Shay TikTok. Shannon Sharpe doing this thing though. Shout out. That man got the proof next to him. This was crazy too about the just look, bro. He got the proof.
The John Major Joe was crazy.
Bro, this man.
I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me run.
Come on now.
Yo, that was funny, man.
Low Jonathan Majors, low TikTok. It was like, hold on, yeah. But no, Jonathan Majors was funny too.
That was funny.
Hold on.
Taraji P. Henson got extremely emotional the other day. She was giving an interview.
Yes.
And saying that they're vastly underpaid and say the math is not mathing. They get X amount of dollars by the time Uncle Sam get his cut, by the time the agency get their cut, and what you see they were supposed to get is a fraction of that. Where do you come down on that, Katt?
It was the saddest thing ever because imagine being in your genre, in your sub niche, whatever it is. Imagine being in your lane. Imagine being one of the very top of your lane, that to the point where if they don't take you for the role, there's not 3 black actresses that they can say are bigger than you that we're going to give this to. Imagine you being at that point and have to humble yourself and say, they're not paying me, y'all. And they not making my pay go up because I'm doing better or nothing. It don't matter to them that I'm
Which is
famous.
crazy. How is Taraji P. Henson not
pay me
probably
exactly
one of the
what they
highest?
paying the new girl? And I've been suffering under it for a decade now and just taking it. I just been getting whooped. But I just got to come say, this is wrong. We should be ashamed. But this is a country where we don't pay the teachers and then we say the kids is the most important thing. You can't have both of them. If you do that, we're going to end up with a generation that can't read. Guess what? Generation Z and A can't read. Why? Because who was giving them a book? We gave them an iPad or a phone. And now the letters don't mean there's no cursive writing.
Right.
Sorry about that. So yeah, this is what period of time it's in. It's the period where the victims get to say, they've been hurting me for a long time. And I just ain't said nothing because I was trying to be strong and I didn't want to shame anybody. When our people call out for help, we got to understand, you know.
Which is, bro, my grandma mad about that right now that we don't write in cursive. She mad about that shit. And it got so bad, I ain't gonna even hold you. Only thing I remember how to write cursive right now, because I ain't doing it so long and it's not like a thing, is my name. That's it. And that's like your signature.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all they require you now. It's just the right
That's
choice.
I'm guilty. I'm kind of guilty of that.
But
I
I
really got
still
to
know
take
how to
my
write it
time.
because I was taught it.
Yeah, I got really like if I do try to write it, I have to like hold up, boom, boom, okay, cool. Like it got,
I don't
it's
remember
crazy.
no more, bro. I don't remember. We had to do that. Like you said, people don't read no more. And that's why, Sean, that I understand why you kind of got pissed about, like, why y'all make a joke out of everything. Y'all make a joke. What's funny about somebody reading a lot of books?
Right.
Yeah.
Like
they had nothing else to say. And trying to be cool on a sport. It didn't look bad. You on a sports show, sports network, as a black male talking about making fun of reading. That's what's crazy. I don't.
But again, what it tells you true is how desperate is ESPN. They have to put Kevin Hart and the Plastic Cup Boys on to do an alternative NBA broadcast for views. How desperate is ESPN?
Desperate.
See what happened? They put Patrick Beverly on there with them.
Yeah, that was nasty. Yeah, you know what that is, that's some nasty work, Sean. Okay, we got Shannon Sharpe over ESPN. Oh, let's talk about that's nasty. That is nasty. I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty. Trying to be in the mix. Like that's not in your that's not in y'all lane. It'd be different, y'all comedy network, right? It'd be different, but y'all do sports. I understand Shannon Sharpe technically he's an athlete, but he talking about in a whole different realm of he was talking about in the comedy realm and entertainment or industry when it comes to Hollywood, whatever. I mean, yeah, if you want to say sports is entertainment too, yeah, but it's a different realm. So it's like,
come on now,
that is nasty though. I think just to think about
you
it.
said
Yeah,
you got the Plastic Cup Boys or the y'all ain't talk. What if you gonna make an alternate ESPN show and have people watching the game and somebody commentary like somebody is streaming? Why the hell would I want to hear Kevin Hart talk over a basketball game? Go get an analyst. This is what people ask for. Where they said why they don't have analysts who knows the game. Make an alternate channel where dude is actually breaking down plays and actually talking about the game. No, we got the fucking Plastic Cup Boys and Kevin Hart talking of a basketball game. And the crazy part about it is the first time I seen that, bro, I was just so I'm like, I'm on my TV, so I got the other TV in here. The cable box is in the front, but like we in the future now, you know what I'm saying? We got the apps. I got DirecTV app. I'm turning on the cable. So, and I'm looking at you just click the Bulls. So everything the Bulls on, even the other channel was. So I'm clicking like the one. I'm like, I just gotta be it. So I'm watching the game. I'm like, man, this look kind of weird. I'm like, is Kevin Hart talking for a second? I'm like, why Kevin Hart? I'm like, bro, why this man won't go up? And I was so irritated watching the game. I'm like, bro, why am I listening to Kevin Hart? I'm trying to watch
He's not even good at it. He's not even good at it. Like,
bro, he
it's
was
like,
talking about nothing, bro.
Yeah, like it'd be different. Like, okay, it's cool when it's when Payman, Eli Manning, when they do it, because they football got court. They football, they play whatever, and they got a little entertainment. Cool, but you could have got different. There's a bunch of basketball players in media that you can do the same job, and you probably you save money. Cause I know they got to give that man the bag for that.
Right,
he getting the bag for that.
Yeah, well, true. Well, think about it from this perspective, right? Just real talk. Look at the NBA countdown crew for ESPN, the primary crew. Who's on there? Malika,
Kendrick.
Well, Kendrick's not on the main. He's on the
alternative. You right.
Right. Not a single person on the main broadcast ever took a dribble in the NBA. But this is your NBA countdown crew. This is your NBA countdown crew. And this is supposed to be what rivals inside the NBA with Kenny, Shaq, Charles, and Ernie.
Who majority of the podcast? Who we not saying you can't have a journalist or a media guy, but you got to at least have one motherfucker who
you ain't got one.
Or at least be entertaining, or at least be entertaining. If you're not going to have, at least be super entertaining. Yeah, at least you gotta be super entertaining.
It's literally Stephen A. regurgitating the same stuff he said 7 hours ago on First Take.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man. Stephen A. don't even be watching. He don't even be watching the games the majority of the time. He be saying he said something about at one point. He said something about Jaylen Brown. He took too many threes. They took 5 threes together. They took 5 threes.
I remember the Christmas game. True, the Christmas game.
You talking about they took too many threes? They took 5 altogether. What are you talking about? You just be saying that's what I mean. Like, come on, bro. And you had a break. It was this Christmas game. You ain't doing nothing else all day. His job is to watch. Like, come on, bro. That'd be
you get paid. You
they
get
do
paid
that,
to watch the game.
but they be doing that NBA TNT too. They I forgot who. I think Kenny Smith exposed that in the interview. They said Shaq be DJ.
they be chilling.
They fouling. He said Charles be word, but they be doing that too. But they entertain. But they're entertaining. Even if they whatever it is, they NBA calendar not even entertaining.
Yeah, it's not entertaining. I mean, at least inside the NBA is entertaining because you just never know where it's gonna go.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on. I guess he said something again too. What'd he say? All right. But okay. You say, do you entertain this? This is what I'm saying. He don't have nothing to say. We just watched the video of him making jokes saying that Katt Williams played for the Knicks. He owned the Knicks. Then the next breath, when Kendrick Perkins get on the show, he say, bro, why you ain't keep that same energy for Katt Williams? I guess he muted him. He say, do you entertain the circus of the watcher? You clearly were just entertaining him a segment ago.
Right.
Bro, both of be exposing themselves, bro.
Yeah, it looks bad. It looks bad. Like, come on, bro. It looks bad. Like you shouldn't even respond at all. Then you shouldn't say anything at all. Then you want to do all that. Like,
ESPN probably forced him to say, "Hey man, say something about it." So, but you can't joke about it and the next breath say you're not gonna entertain it. You already entertaining it. You talking about he bought the Knicks? Go in, but you can't because people already got the clips ready. They got him in the dress ready. They got him reaching over a dude in a scary movie. They got Shaq betting the mover already clipped, locked, and loaded.
him kissing the rock, like
Him
he
kissing the
in
rock.
the mouth,
Oh,
in the mouth,
he
in the
kissed
mouth,
Rock?
in the mouth. Yeah, he did in the mouth. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All this is in 4K. That's why, like you said, what is your one job that you have to do is act like you ain't doing it.
The light skinned woman comment is correct. That was a bar. That was a bar. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, but bro, did you see the side by sides and all that? True.
Nah, I didn't see. I know all of them. I know all of them were light skinned though. That's the funny thing about it. The funny face light skin.
No, man.
Yeah. I gotta see the side by side because that is crazy.
I hope it pop up, bro. I was like, but you see, Brandon T. Jackson, what he say? I had a devil wife. Look, and I was scared to look up and see if his wife was light skinned. Because if his wife was light skinned, come on, low TikTok, like, hold on, man, we can't look this up.
Yeah, that was a bar.
That was a bar. Let me see if they show
One person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done it. Remember I told.
Okay, so
Okay, not you, lady. All right. Okay, this is what a better one right here. They got the side by side.
We gon' spin and kill everybody. Deep in the spot.
Yo, the Nicki Minaj.
That's crazy. The TikTok be wild. But look, bro, side by side, bro. Light skinned wife. I don't know about strange faces, but you know, I mean, light skinned wife. I mean, bro ain't just gonna say that for no reason. They both picking that picture.
That's crazy, man. Like they give you a light skin.
Floyd said, "Fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50." I'm like, what did he say? Fuck me for?
That's true, yo.
They got close up.
Oh, there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us. We were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person they said was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done it. Remember I told you that if I say that, it applied to 7 people? Yes. It's part of what they give you. Okay? I didn't get it.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
Bro, that's why, bro, they pulling this shit out of the look.
They didn't even address it. Listen. They didn't even address it. They didn't listen. They didn't even address the fact that he called their wives ugly. This you know it's bad. They ain't.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. You didn't call my wife ugly, LB.
Hold on. Like it's crazy. I mean, that's why it's powerful, man. Because it's like, I mean, I ain't say, listen, I don't. Maybe over exaggerate, maybe a little bit, but like still, it hits. The fact that it's like it apply. The fact he basically saying it apply. Look, all of them got light skin. Everybody got light skinned woman.
Bro, even
like
look,
that's
Michael Blackson
Katt
just
Williams was talking about he ran away at 13.
this shit is 4K.
Yo, this
I think the white thing is stretched too, but this shit is hilarious that it's 4K.
Was he lying though? I don't think that nigga was lying. Look for your. All right, no.
Only thing I'm saying, the reason I know he took, because why would he say that I was in the Illuminati meeting? He literally said I was. And then, like you said, anybody respond? This is what Luda did.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind.
Got a haircut right here.
Shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade because niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet. Let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swaddled in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns. Yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise. Comedians check your temperature.
The crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati.
Hey, TikTok is crazy. You gotta have them back to back like this, true.
Yeah, this is wild. TikTok is wild.
Both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person they said was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind.
Hey, I don't know if the white thing is stressed, but I'm just saying, man. If an apple, if it bark, I mean, look, dog, I don't know. This shit is crazy though.
Even if, like you said, being subjective, whatever, but the fact that all 7 of them are like all of them are light skinned though. That is that's the trend he was.
It applies to every single one. And then Luda and said that, bro, it's bro. So what is this the Diddy thing? Oh my goodness.
50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down 50 million? Now I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because he didn't even want the body. And you gotta tell him no. You gotta tell him no. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Can I need to know? You here? Get to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Because early on, you was accusing me of being.
Man.
It's crazy.
I mean, but you know, some of these people.
Martin tried to put me in my first dress. When he had to go on his hiatus,
oh
he
my
told me,
goodness,
when I come back, I need you. You my young partner. You my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We're going to do it together. We're going to do some buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word. 50 million and he turned it down. Who going to turn down 50 million? Now, I've had to turn.
That Martin says that wasn't even a question. He brought that up himself. Like he said, the Martin, like that was crazy too. Like,
Big Mama house too, and he told him to go get Brandon T. Jackson. That's what they did. Got Brandon T. Jackson.
King of comedy. Where does Katt?
No, they consider that. Like when after
Well,
Bernie left, them same three guys I'm telling you about the Kings, right? Because DL is the greatest. There's no DL slander gets tolerated. But
oh yes, it does.
they came to me. I was supposed to be the fourth king. I got the offer,
Then what happened?
but I turned it down.
Why?
Because you shit on Bernie, and I know the truth.
That's
You think I'm
facts.
let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? Fuck you. Why? Because the whole time Bernie was here, you was acting like you was funnier than him. The reason you was supposed to go last is because it was your tour. Tell the truth. It was Steve's tour. Not it was going to be called the Kings of Comedy. It was Steve's tour. These are the guys opening for him. Of course you got to close if it's your tour. That's why it was such a big deal. But you couldn't do it because you can't beat the best. And until you humble yourself, you will forever be kinged by the king. And because you finally did it, because you had no other choice, and now that he gone, you gonna act like he wanted to be a movie star. You stop it. You stop it. That man was funnier than all of y'all, and y'all thought y'all had one over on him. You thought he was black and ugly, and you were good looking, and he couldn't make it because you did. And that ain't the way comedy works. The king is the funniest, period, every time. And that's why no audience member was ever swayed. It didn't matter where Bernie went. You think if Bernie went first, he wasn't the king? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get your ego out of this. You let the best be the best, right?
No. That
So,
man,
he was cool.
So remember,
Yeah,
Katt
just-
and Martin did do a movie together. The movie Rebound. They were in a movie together.
Oh, you mean that's the one Martin was a coach, right?
Yeah.
Rebound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
he didn't want no dress in that one, did he?
No. He was like a preacher or something like that in the movie.
Salute,
Yeah, I
Tracy.
remember.
What was-
Yeah,
what's good?
Rebound. That definitely Rebound was a cool movie. I remember Rebound.
I try to remember Rebound, but I'm look, man. Everything we looking at, bro, is there. But also, I want to go back to. Let me see if it's on Club Shay Shay right here.
I wonder what Dio got to say something about this. Dio, who always got something to say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think DL need to say anything.
We gonna see.
I mean,
Well, he ain't gonna say nothing because
You were the sole sponsor of Mel.
Yeah.
Katt was complimentary of DL, and he was talking about just stand-up perspective.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying like talk about the situation though, because I mean, not saying like him respond to Katt, but like just to talk about what's going on and have his own perspective because he was part of the Kings of Comedy
he
and stuff like that.
He has talked about it before. Like I don't know if he'll still talk about it, but he has talked about it.
And what did he say?
I mean, basically, it was because remember he came in later. He wasn't originally with them. It was Guy Torrey with the three of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then DL came on like a year later or whatever to replace Guy Torrey, and they changed the whole format because, like Katt is talking about, Bernie was killing him. He was killing it, and that's when they changed the format and basically made Steve the host because he ain't funny, and you need to make Bernie the closer because nobody wanted to follow Bernie Mac.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that's definitely tough to follow. Yeah, that's a tough act to follow. Yeah. But listen, but that being said, though, Steve, though, being a host, there's nothing wrong with that. He's a great host. I give him that. For what he does. So,
yeah,
everything happened for a reason. So,
yeah. Listen, he does a good job on survey said. He does a good job on that. I give him that.
Right, that's funny. They said, I didn't know he bought all that star though.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I was like, okay, that's dope.
It's been, and the thing about like with Katt is like his philanthropy. Like he'll be like at a comedy club and see like a comedian doing their thing and kill, and he'll just hand them some money, be like, "You killed tonight," and just hand them some money. And I'm not talking about like no little amount of money. He'll hand them like $1,000.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Like being especially you starting out being being a comedian. We starting out, you ain't making a lot of money. Sometimes you're doing it for free.
Yeah, you ain't making no money when you first start out because you're going up, literally doing like open mic nights, hoping to get like a spot where you can make, some money or whatever. Like and you're hoping to get discovered. You're hoping to get an agent, and the agent get you. So like when you hear comedians say, "Oh, I didn't want to be no movie star, or I didn't want to be no TV star,"
That's that's always been the goal to be funny and doing like. That's always been the goal, though. At least try to get opportunity. At least if it don't work out, it'll work out. But saying you don't want to get opportunity, just cap.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's with Seinfeld, he has something that he calls it the kit. It's like you make it as a stand-up, you get the kit. You get to shoot a special, you get a book deal, you might get a TV deal, and you get a movie deal. It's all in the kit. Every comedian wants the kit because that's how you get your money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What you saying, Sean?
What up, Tracy?
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, Tracy?
Tonight?
I never said salute, Tracy. You ain't saying no salute, brother. What's your opinion on the Kevin Hart thing? Oh yeah, I tried to. I said shout out Tracy, man.
SB, I sent you a cash up.
Yeah, salute.
That's all right,
Appreciate it. What you think about the Kevin Hart, Katt Williams interview? What was your reaction to it?
Honestly, nah, I ain't gonna say it. No.
It's the same place.
He did his thing.
It's the same place.
Yeah,
like,
he did his thing, man.
Like
though, but he wasn't
Shay
lying, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wasn't lying, though.
And Steve Kerr's like, no.
Dude, you funny, man.
Hey, look, bro. True was up here from the beginning, bro. Everything we was looking at, anything somebody said, we just searched it up. And I even did the more dirty that I searched on TikTok. This is an entertainment site. If I can figure out what's going on the entertainment site, you're done. No Google.
Yeah, it's bad. I made shoot. My sister probably saw this, and she like 10 years old. Like this is crazy. Like it's crazy. Like this joint is viral. Like this is definite. This is viral. Like you got the elders talk about this. Kids talk like they seeing all this. So it's like,
bro,
especially now the ESPN. Even people, if you didn't see it, like I said, Kevin on ESPN
Wait,
on the broadcast.
He was on Club Shay Shay?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart. You talking about Katt Williams?
Yeah,
he was on. Yeah.
You ain't seen
it's
this
a
Katt Williams
2 hour.
interview?
It's a 2 hour, some hour long interview. Like,
well, no, I had
the fact that
Katt Williams talking, man, but I didn't know.
No, this is a whole interview. Look,
the same Steve that went to watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business, and it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good old baby and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You have to range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore the way you. I mean, we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. This is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man. Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history. Guy Tori did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. You mean to tell me if Steve Harvey, your favorite comedian, you mean you've been waiting for him to do stand-up for 15 years now?
I mean, Steve got a lot of other
DL's still out there. None of those irons matter to stand-up. Who cares that they wrote a placard for you to do Family Feud on? Like, you're successful because we're surprised you can talk for a living and it's entertaining that you're going to say some funny country things. But not a writer.
Do you consider yourself a king of comedy?
Come on, bro. Tracy, you need to go and watch this, bro. You need to watch this in full, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, like he was cooking Steve Harvey. I ain't gonna lie. He was.
It's hard to have an interview for an hour, cool, 2, bro. This should be like 3 hours straight.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Bar after bar after bar.
So it's been you mean to tell me, dang, that's a good way to start off New Year's.
Bro, 5 days into the new year, bro. That's what we got. Tracy, I'll let you go to the original. I'll go to the original video right now. She started from second 1, the first second of the screen. I'm trying.
It's one of the best interviews of all time, Trey. No, I'm no exaggeration. It is one of the best interviews of all time. Like it's insane. The amount of information, like one of the things you look at in interviews is, okay, what you gonna learn from this? The information, of course, the person that you're interested in that is getting interviewed. It was fun. It was funny, informative. All that. I mean, it was. I mean, listen, I can't complain. Like that was a great interview.
The internet is undefeated from a 3-hour interview. Anything this dude has said, they fact checked it side by side. This was, bro. Me and True was doing this the whole beginning of the stream. You go back and get it. Anything. He can't when he said this. Watch this. And I was searching on TikTok. I didn't do Google. Imagine if I went to Google and look and read the reports and everything. So if I could go on TikTok, this is the entertainment site only, and search everything I need to know. What you think else I'm gonna find on Google, or I actually go search this in different real sites? That's what they fact check everything. The man ain't lie about nothing. Maybe besides, I don't think we questions about running fast, not being tall, and the book count thing. But you might over exaggerate anything. Like I'm running. You over exaggerate anything, but all that stuff, anything he said about
I don't know, Katt Williams,
celebrities. Katt Williams crazy, but he said, I told you.
Or is it?
Yeah, you go out there now. Yeah, I think you go out there now, Tracy. What you was saying? Last thing we heard was Katt Williams.
All right, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. No, I was saying, man, he's a real man. He don't hold back for nothing.
Yeah, no reason to. But if you done dirty like that before, or you been through stuff and you feel like everybody ganging up on you, and you got the truth, oh, it's over with. It's over with. You talk about Big Mama House too. Hold on, wait. This is just funny too about Rickey Smiley. And look, you can look this up.
You let Rickey Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike, and Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Rickey Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Well, I didn't know
he shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let a athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Rickey Smiley can't act because Rickey Smiley can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was...
Sir, no one... Why no... He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What? So Rickey Smiley knows this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days? The truth of the matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom, and that's what Rickey Smiley was okay with. Katt Williams had to take the risk in front of the studios and the cast and our powers that be in his very first movie and say respectfully, humbly, guys, if we're talking about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull. But we're talking about comedy.
Right.
Where I have all the credibility and all the pull. The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are. If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny as it would be with him getting raped. So considering that's the real story, why would you bring up that story? 35 members of the cast and crew have never...
I forgot that real part was there, but that don't sound like no dude that's crazy to me. I'm sorry. I don't know no drugs either to me.
The details, listen, man, he was cooking,
That was
man.
true favorite comedian, Rickey Smiley.
Hell no, Rick Smiley was never my favorite. Rick Smiley was never my favorite.
But Stacey, look, right, we said we fact checked it, right? We looked this already. Let me see. We already looked it up. What is that?
Now here's the crazy part. When he said the part about he had in his contract that the next time he would do a movie with Rickey Smiley, that he had to have a dress on. If you go to Rickey Smiley IMDb page, after Friday After Next, he does another movie called Sweet Hideaway, which I don't think anybody ever heard of or seen.
Is it a Tubi movie, Sean? So?
I would guess so. I don't even know.
Tiffany, with you in this Tubi.
You know what, son? That's why we've never heard of it.
Now, Tubi do be having some good stuff on there too, though. That's why I be saying like.
It be some good stuff on Tubi.
I mean, it probably went straight to audio.
Straight to audio.
But after that, his next movie was First Sunday, where he plays Bernice Jenkins.
With Katt Williams. And Katt Williams said if you do any movie, he gotta have a dress on. And I was like, this wasn't even him like, I'm pissed about it. I'm gonna make you wear a dress. This was that I know that you can't do no other role good, so put the dress on. And look, and you see what he just said about this, right? This is him and Ice Cube.
This is for the Money Mike part that Katt Williams played. And I think Katt Williams was supposed to play the Santa Claus. Is that?
I probably had you audition for a few different parts. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because we want you in the movie. We want to make sure you in this one, and we didn't cut it out. So we wanted to make sure
so hold on, stop right there.
That we figured out we got to put him in a part where he's definitely in the movie and we can't cut it out.
Put him in the middle. So speaking of audition for the Money Mike part, that Katt Williams.
4K.
Dang.
No.
Credit the movie said he was Cabby. Like,
No, bro. Yeah. Come on, bro. This is
So there's a difference between auditioning for a part and I'm supposed to play that part.
word.
Come on now.
Yes, come on now. Rickey Smiley, he had a pod on his radio show, man. He had a big.
Yeah, that man on radio. So he tried to point at somebody. We did your homie trying to wink like, hey, what not that, bro? What not that, bro?
Nah.
Nah, man. He ain't catch the hit. Hey, look, you said Rickey Smiley first Sunday. Gonna pop right up.
Q know he can't act either. So like, hold on.
Nobody was Katt Williams, and don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steve and Said. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Rickey Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Rickey Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's the unbelievable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
So that's why, because when we released that clip and he said that, you responded because he said he was supposed to play Money Mike and you were supposed to play Santa Claus.
An outright lie. So that he knows is a lie.
So why?
Bro, 4K, bro. And look, wait. This is the clip of him on, let me see, this is a clip of him on.
And there was no contract ever that in agreement with the First Sunday movie, because that was a whole different production directed by who just directed my Netflix special, David E. Talbert, about me playing Bernice Jenkins. That's something that David called me personally. David and Lynn are fans and have been fans of my work for a long time. And it was like, we want you to play Bernice Jenkins and you know, and here you go. And that's what happened. And I went out there and shot that in one day.
It sounds like, especially in a one-day role, it sounds like they already had Katt, because if I remember First Sunday, correct, Katt Williams wasn't the main character, but I know Katt Williams had a bigger role than Rickey Smiley in First Sunday.
Way big role. I forgot Rickey Smiley being in that movie.
Yeah, and he was in there. He was one of the church members or something.
Yeah,
the church lady. The church lady.
He was church lady.
He was the church lady?
This guy right here.
What he told everybody was Katt Williams. And don't know.
And my whole thing is, why would you play if you played a basically a cameo wearing a dress, like that's crazy. Like
come on, bro.
That's all we've ever seen him in is in a dress as a talking about it.
Bro, look, this shit is in 4K. 4K. You can lie, you can't deny is there. Like anything that he said for an interview question, you can look it up. It is already clipped up, put together. It's already in reports. It's been wrote down. Like Sean said, you look up his IMDb. It's right there.
Yes. Facts in the pudding, man.
All Kevin Hart can say is, oh, yeah, he owned the Knicks, so you crack jokes about rap. What about all the other stuff he said? You don't care about nothing else he said? Kevin Hart?
That man he ain't defend his wife. He ain't even defend his wife.
White. Ain't not one of them defended their wife. Like, I mean,
only Ludacris did. I think only Ludacris did.
The only one to defend his
wife.
I
give him that.
Nobody else did.
That's about it. But look, man, all I'm saying is if maybe that's why Kevin Hart always doing so, because they're his real wife. You never know, man. Look, I'm just. Hey, look, he always doing so. He's his wife. So. Oh, this was funny too. I ain't gonna lie, he did Chris.
The Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
Oh Lord.
statement from Katt Williams.
Nah, I ain't even gonna go deep into it yet.
He wasn't the only one on that name list.
It's on the list is out there. So hey, like I said before, we ain't getting deep to it, but the truth is the truth. Hey,
All I'm gonna ask you, we ain't got deep into it, but was Chris Tucker's name on that list? Hold on, wait. Now, okay, wait. I'm gonna play the rest of the video because she did ask. So let me see what she said.
The Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey. Oh, Lord mercy.
This statement from Katt Williams was one of the realest statements from his interview. As you can see here, Chris Tucker was on Jeffrey Epstein's flight log. He was on a flight with President William J. Clinton, none other than Bill Clinton himself. He was on the flight with Kevin Spacey. There you can see his name, Chris Tucker, Jeffrey Epstein, and Ghislaine Maxwell. And as you can see here in this picture, it's Chris Tucker with one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. Like, this picture speaks for itself. That's not even to mention just the people on the flight itself are really suspicious. Like Kevin Spacey, we know all the allegations with him and what has went on. And of course, we cannot forget about good old Bill Clinton. Like his name.
Yeah, I ain't going in deep into that. Yeah, I mean, listen, hey.
Yeah, that's a whole other rabbit hole, dog. I'm good.
All right, man.
Hey, but
y'all help them.
Yeah, that's a whole other. Do your own research, Do your own research. Yeah,
who knock on my door? It's like,
yeah, you looking at flight logs, huh? Yeah. You looking at stuff? Yeah, nah.
but it's like I said, the truth is the truth. Man, what a phase I love hating. Man, he's a hate. Like, he is a definition of a hater.
Oh,
Chimp Williams.
Oh, boy.
Chimp Williams.
I ain't calling out for help.
It's hard to address lunacy and hypocrisy, downright ignorance. But it's so funny how many people think this dumb, stupid mother is spitting truth. But that's the internet, I guess. You guys want to believe in something so bad. I guess you left God and now you believe in chimps like this. Who's an actual chimp and you're not listening.
Bro, this my problem, right? This thing they do, right? They play the role. When you get on motherfuckers' ass, they call you crazy. We said, believe, bro. We sit here and look at the shit in video from the past, from what he said back to back. If Katt Williams on some Soulja Boy shit, just making up stuff like, yeah, I was the first to do this, I got this, and people fact check and go say like, nah, bro, he lying. We literally looking this shit up.
Yeah. And even with Soulja Boy, even though it was over exaggerated, that's the reason why it was so popular. People went viral because it was some truth in it. And as it being said, it's like when the truth is the truth. And I don't know what Faze on Love angle because you ain't debunked nothing Katt Williams said.
And
all you said was crazy. Yeah. And a chimp, and like, bro, at the end of the day, he lost his credibility talking about Dave Chappelle ain't like, bro, who like you said before, he clearly making a living off of being a comedian. But that being said, I've never heard of a Faze on Love tour. I've never heard of people even being fans of Faze on Love. Like, I'm about to see this Faze on Love show. Never heard that ever.
I can't tell
I don't care because it might, and there's no disrespect. Listen, there's different levels of like people of status, but like, you know, like I said, Katt said, and listen, D.O. Hughley touring all the time. Even though he maybe is not as big as he used to be, he's touring all the time. He's at least doing something. What is Faze on Love doing? Having a small role here or there and hating on people, doing interviews, hating on people.
Come on now. I can't tell you a Faze on Love stand-up joke to keep it above.
That's as big as the most thing that he's relevant as a date is him hating on Katt Williams and Dave Chappelle.
No, true. He's most he ain't been he ain't been good since the Parenthood. Okay.
Like, listen, your biggest role was Big Worm, and he wasn't even the biggest characters in that movie itself.
Mm-hmm. He said why he always got his shirt off in every movie.
He was in the New Edition movie. He was Maurice Starr in the New Edition.
Oh my! It's like, this is crazy.
That's
the most relevant thing about him now is you just hating and lying. He said something like,
hey, all I'm saying is with the drug thing too, because the first thing went from crazy on drugs. I just watched. We done seen some interviews of people on drugs and out. And I know that now you can probably say he is a little tipsy because he drinking during the interview. You know, you feeling yourself, and that make you talk a little bit more. That's part of why Uncle Shay make you get comfortable, you know. And then Shay cool people, you know, you with somebody cool people, you get to sip, you get to talking. But this don't look like nobody who crazy, or this don't look like nobody on drugs.
but even if he is, let's say he is on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is the truth. He ain't like you. Listen, there's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people that deal with demons and addictions and stuff like that. With that being said, like I said before, the truth is the truth. That ain't. So you trying to tell me a dude's on drugs and y'all didn't address nothing he said? So he must be so much lying, but he's saying all this. Hey, like, come on.
You know you're cooked if I can look this shit up and find what the source that I need on TikTok, bro.
Like, come on now. And then mind you, these guys running not necessarily the same circles, but they in that same world where people know each other. And that being said, there ain't no one person saying that. Yeah, I seen Katt Williams did a line backstage. Like, you never heard that.
Never.
Like, while we hear other comedians, R.P. to Richard Pryor, other people doing drugs and stuff like that, we hear stories about other people that saw it or whatever the case may be. But people making accusations on Katt Williams, they can't prove it.
And all the shit that he talked, you try to get rid of him first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it don't make sense. Y'all get a new angle. It just listen. It made it would have worked. Listen, I remember when I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people was wondering. Hold on, Katt crazy. He in the projects doing soccer. He was, you know what I mean. He was doing teams like. But now, like I said, more social media and the power of social media and stuff like that, and then hey man, he ruffled a lot of feathers. They could have just kept it. Yeah, I don't think listen, but even if he, like I said, if he was on like that, what the truth is the truth. That being said, he said something, and y'all ain't address it. So even if he was, what's the point of saying that? Just because saying that he's on drugs don't negate what he said.
Right. And then if you go to negate what he said, Kevin Hart, don't be on ESPN making jokes about him. And then the next fucking breath, when somebody addressed you, why you ain't keep that energy for Kevin Hart? I don't address the circus. We watched the circus. You was just at the circus a second ago. That shit didn't hit.
Exactly.
The truth. So I'm like, man, look, now.
He's so much on drugs, but you gotta respond to him on Twitter. Had a whole paragraph on Twitter, and your boys like, come on, bro. Like, come on now.
And he deleted it. And he deleted that one.
Right, come on. And then, Kevin Hart probably gonna do an interview soon, maybe, whatever, and he probably gonna talk about it again.
Show True on Peacock, problem.
Or maybe at a Breakfast Club, whatever. He may have to talk about it. Come on. He going to talk about it again. So come on now.
Shout out him too, because a lot of people ain't talking about this though. Why acknowledge the fact that he said he paid for somebody in Hollywood, which is crazy. You got to pay for your Hollywood star.
Yeah, you do.
Right.
You do?
75,000. Yeah.
That's why the interview was so great. Because like I said, back on the information, I was like, I didn't know that. I learned something new. I learned something new.
I thought it was free of your accomplishment.
No.
Oh, wait, so who paid for Tupac's then? Because he got the Hollywood star.
Tupac probably
a state. probably a state. His mom is still alive.
No, his mom was This happened last year.
Oh,
so
you
it had
right.
to
You right.
be-
My fault. You right.
Yeah,
You right.
so his
So,
mom was
And
probably.
it was probably Jada Stinkit Piff.
Yo, man, could be.
She wasn't there, Sean. I saw the page. She wasn't.
Yeah, that don't mean she ain't pay for it. That don't mean she ain't using. I mean, she ain't using.
I mean, you ain't lying. I mean, that could be the case though, but
You know, them Hawthorne checks right out all the Feud will money to pay for that.
You talking about Jada Shakur? Jada Shakur, that's what you was
so yeah, using Will Smith money is nasty.
It is. Look, and then look, he probably said, look, we looked up the Mark Curry and Steve Harvey thing. Bro, he took his Halloween UPS joke word by word. Didn't even try to change the joke up. Word for word, bar for bar, bro, word for word, bar for bar. And I said we can look and see what he said about Kevin Hart again, just to say
Kevin told you he wasn't gonna wear no dress until they offered him the dress, and then he put it on. And what did he say after he wore it? I made my own decision. Duh.
Pause. And True even said it was an interview out there at the beginning, right? Well, he said, I ain't never gonna put on, I ain't wearing no dress. They offered him to wear the dress, he would have dressed. Then they had another interview where he just said what he said. I made my decision on my own. That shit is facts. It's not no shit made up because he angry and drunk. It's videos of Kevin Hart with low cut Kevin Hart. Paper soldiers, soul playing looking Kevin Hart. Old ass said, I ain't doing that shit. And he did. And then what he said after he did. That's the fact.
But you didn't make it before they brought it up, did you? It's okay. All right. For a 5-year period, every single movie that Kevin Hart did was a movie that had been on my desk. That all I had said was, just can we take some of this step and fetch it shit out? And then I can do it. Like, it don't need to be overtly homosexual because I'm not homosexual, right? It doesn't need that to be funny, right? And me saying that and them going, oh yeah, no problem. And then going to give it to this other guy and having him do it just like it was and acting like I'm a bad.
Now, another point. He brought this shit up. Now, if he want to bring up the one movie he said he couldn't be in Australia because of his record, that could be true. He said from a 5-year period, he didn't say which exact movies. He said Kevin Hart got movies. We got the same movies. He goes back into detail, but I know one of those movies is Scary Movie. And what he do something in Scary Movie was when there with Anthony Anderson, and y'all know what funny, but he said trying to grab some nuts and they was doing all that wild stuff. The two dudes that was together in that movie. So,
yeah, it was based on Brokeback Mountain.
They redid Brokeback Mountain. That's a fact. Like, it's not nobody, we not making this shit up. I don't think what's crazy, even if you said he crazy, that's a fact. This shit, but then you want to bring up, oh yeah, he this and that, and then what they do right under that. And that's what I said, this we in a world where you can't control what I'm not part of. I'm not under that. I could go search this up and put this shit right under your comment section. Oh, damn, this is Kevin Hart kissing this person. This is Kevin Hart getting bent over by this person. This is the same movie that we talking about. Here go the scene from that movie. And you can't do nothing about it because you can't avoid the facts now. And that's why another reason why I think we getting more of the truth now. And the people who ain't a part of it can say what the fuck they want to say. The people who is probably getting the shit end of the stick. Because at the end of the day, I can't control what nobody else say. You can control people up top, but you can't control me. I'm not part of that. I can write everything under your thing. And if you block or delete me, it's going to expose you. If 5 of us do that, you just keep deleting it off when you block it to make yourself look guilty. So you got to sit there and let this shit be done. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you want.
Bad person because I keep standing on my standard, but yeah, it's interesting, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, again, I'm on the winning side of these decisions. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of.
So for y'all that don't know, there was a sitcom Kevin Hart was on called The Big House. Actually, Faison Love was on it. It was basically like a reverse Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It was on ABC, and it sucked. It was awful. It was
You like to find a pilot. I think you may can find a pilot out there.
Probably like 2005.
Yeah, it was around that time.
Yeah,
I'm glad I didn't see it.
yeah, it was off. It was so bad. It was atrociously bad. Like it was really bad. Yeah, it wasn't.
You can watch all 6 episodes on YouTube. It's like 6. You can watch the whole video. Like
I mean, watch the whole show, the whole series on YouTube. It's really bad. It's not funny.
Y'all, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we're here now.
Yeah, I put my headset in. Sorry about this one.
Yeah,
you good. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, no, and just to Katt's point, normally when you get a sitcom, you've been like doing it for a while. Like think about when the Bernie Mac show came out. How long had Bernie Mac been doing stuff before he got the Bernie Mac show?
A long time.
Wow.
Sean, he was
Like
on
15
Moesha
years?
playing
Like
Moesha's
15 years?
uncle on the Moesha. He was her uncle. Yeah, Frank's brother. Yeah.
Right, yeah. And I mean, just all the stuff he was doing, not just stand up, but just the movie appearances and, like you said, being on Moesha and popping up on this sitcom and that sitcom, trying to build a resume and build a career before he finally got a show on Fox. Not on ABC or CBS or NBC. He had to be on Fox.
It's Fox. Mm-hmm. And nobody taking nothing away from Kevin Hart, but that's what he did was unheard of. Like I said, I don't think it's nobody with the work ethic. Like Kevin Hart got an amazing work ethic. He worked to get to the point where he had.
Yeah,
but like he said, if he was a plant and became a tree, now he's the gatekeeper because that's
and I go a step further with the Soul Plane. He was in paper. I don't know if y'all saw the movie Paper Soldiers. Like I said, like I said, he was still in his 20s then. Like I said, going back to Sean's point, he's in his early 20s doing this, mind you. I don't know if he's a plant. He's not a plant, but he was lead role in Paper Soldiers, and then you get a sitcom, and then Soul Plane during the same time, and you only did. I mean, Kevin Hart is young. He's been in the game like he's only 40 something, early 40s.
Mm-hmm.
So and mind you, he's from Philly. He got his name in the East Coast. So mind you, you getting all the. I mean, hey, granted, I think Kevin Hart is funny, even though his stand-ups ain't the same no more. I mean, when you doing a bunch of stuff, working on different projects, whatever the case may be, I mean, his acting has gotten better. I give him. I mean, Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart is talented, but like I said before, that is kind of strange. If it's true or not, I mean, because we've never seen that really before, though.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't really think Kevin Hart like that talent. I just think his work ethic just got him where he had. Like he worked as hard as he did because his specials kind of fell off a little bit. In movies, he's more funny. In movies, not because he worked on his acting and got better. But I can't really like look at Kevin Hart in the early days where I'm just like, man, this bro just over funny. He got this hell of talent.
Like his stand-ups used to be hilarious though. But like I said, it works. But he's doing so much stuff.
But you know what it is true, and I be telling you this all the time. When his early stand-ups, he was traveling, he was going around the country, he was working his material. He doesn't do it like that anymore. He's too busy. He can't do it. When you do 3-4 movies a year, you don't have time to travel around like that to work your material. So that's why his stand-ups don't hit like that no more. Because he don't work the material. Like you gotta, you know what Eddie Murphy says all the time. He says, if he was ever going to do stand-up again, you got to go back to the basics. You go back to the comedy clubs, you go on stage late, 15, 20 people in the room, and you start working. You got to work out. You work your material. Then you figure out, okay, now I can go around the country. I can start doing a little tour around the country. Maybe I do small clubs. Maybe I do little theaters, whatever. You work your material. So by the time you shoot a special, you work that material for a year and a half. You know what the audience likes, and what the audience likes is in your special. Ain't Kevin Hart no more.
Yep. Because when Kevin facts, because when he was doing that, the specials was funny with that black leather, whatever shirt he had on, hilarious. That motherfucker was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he had. laugh at my pain and all that. The
Hilarious.
grown little man, all like
Hilarious.
I said, when you so busy doing certain things like that, it's hard to really keep up. You may see a couple jokes there on the stand up, but it doesn't hit the same as it used to. Because like hey, just when you're so busy, that's just the reality of the situation. So I mean, it is what it is. But
I'll tell you this true, and this I know it got bad. He was on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and he tells, I think Charlize Theron was there with him, and he tells the story that he tells at the end of the one after Laugh at My Pain, the one with the where he was like, get fire on them, that one.
Oh yeah, get fire.
Yeah. And he tells the story about the horseback ride with the dude that couldn't talk.
Right.
He does that same bit at the end of his stand-up special. I said, that's when I know he's running out. He's not going around doing it, because he literally did that on the Tonight Show like just a year ago. You telling the same jokes from a year ago that we've already seen on TV?
Exactly. It's bad. That's where you must get some help, get some more people help write with you or something, because something ain't, them Plastic Cup boys ain't doing a good job. Because I mean, listen, you must get another co-writer or something to help you. You know what I mean, with your material or something. Because
so it's for me. I just think like you said, Sean. It's true. Like it's clear he's not working on shit, but you can use the excuse of him being busy. But you've seen it in it, because even in Katt Williams said in this interview, there's lots that everybody focus on the dramas. People not even thinking of the gems. People saying, like, he said, yes, in this era it's harder for up and coming guys to actually establish themselves, because of social media. You see your jokes, you'll get really time to practice your joke, because once you might kind of tweak it a little bit where it's funny enough, somebody record it, or you got to record it, make a short of it so it can go around and people see you more. He said, "No, we used to have months. I used to work on a joke. I probably started joking in January. About the summertime, it's different. About the summertime, I know how to tell this joke on the East Coast, down South, West Coast, to make it fit every location. I don't care if I'm in Timbuktu or the whitest part of Utah. I can tell that same joke to where white people can understand it and get it and make it fun. They don't have that no more.
Right.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. It's a reason why, Dave Chappelle don't let cell phones in his shows.
Yeah, he got mad. I heard, I saw news that day. He got mad about that. He walked off.
Yeah, because you got to protect the material. That's your work. You've been working on that forever, how long it is. You got to protect it. And now, because everybody got a cell phone with a camera that can record, you can literally see your stuff the next day on the internet that you was planning on putting in a special.
Or Cedric said, and Cedric said next. And this.
Cedric, I don't let Cedric see it. Cedric the stealer, you know what I mean? He's taking that. Wait till Sean. Your joke don't get ruined because you going to see Katt Williams unless he the first stop after the Shannon Sharpe interview. It's gonna ruin because that's gonna be recorded.
Yeah.
The joke already gonna be recorded. You might as well just be prepared to re-laugh at it like it's to rewatch the special, because the first special that he do, the first stop he do is gonna get recorded. It's over with.
Yeah. And that's Cedric, and that's what, like, guys like Cedric, like, his legacy is tarnished,
bro. It ruins Cedric.
Like, I mean, he got a TV show at least. I mean, that's good, but that's
the Neighborhood.
But when it comes to his stand-up career,
he stole the pop locking joke, the Rider joke, and the my initials. Okay.
Exactly. Designer women. I would never figure that.
It should. But what hurt me when you said that the dude who originated that joke and said it on the show that in 2014, in 2016, he was right on that still in the joke.
Yeah.
Didn't even shout the man out or nothing, bro. Like,
mind you, he probably decided as soon as he passed away, he probably decided to use the joke. Mind you, that was just, he probably torn and all that before that. He probably said it. Like, so that's the thing.
Exactly.
Like, that's nasty work, man.
Nah, that's not see it. He say, "Look, that looking like a walrus over here saying, hey, yo." Like, I don't know, bro.
I met Cedric, man. I was like, damn. Cedric the Stealer. Cedric the Stealer.
Stealer is crazy.
These words. You didn't know? Yeah, Kevin Hart purchased it, so he's now doing Comic View. That happened at the same time that they gave DC Young Fly Hollywood Squares. Yeah, because they tell you that there's no gatekeepers, but we keep seeing the same people open the gate. Didn't Kevin open the gate and let Tiffany in? Ain't he now opening it up for... Don't such and such open the gate? What do you mean ain't no gatekeepers? There's 100 gates out here. Everyone I've seen got a keeper. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Katt because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. Kevin Hart done went 25 years without ever being in the same building with me at the same time. If I go in the building, he walk out. You've never seen us in the same building ever in 25 years. Like, it's like that. Why? Why? Yes, because I'm really the product. It's not what you think. I am never under the influence of anything. I'm always in my right mind. I'm always a physical specimen. And when you see me, I'm much, much bigger than you had thought. I have far less play in
to
me
Kevin Hart, yeah,
than
maybe,
you
but
would like.
not in general.
That's
I
funny.
hate
Yeah, that's
to
funny.
seem
Dude.
like a petty individual.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let him get a pass with that one. I see the little kid put you in a headlock. You can't get a pass with that one.
Yo, I remember back in the day, he was like, man, we could do a boxing match, a rap battle. I was in tears. We can't.
I was rolling. Let me see if this was the play. I want to see the
I
Jonathan Majors
didn't
thing.
want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
There you go. See, come on, Katt.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not going to act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth of the matter.
Too.
So I stayed away from that. Hey, you saw that black woman come get his charge cut in half? Thank you, Megan Good. God bless you. Coming to save that slave. If he'd had to be there by himself, he was getting all four. Guilty. She came in there, was just so beautiful. They had to knock half of it off. Bless his heart. Maybe I'm a conspiracy theory, but I thought Katt Williams said any time they make you into that position, part of that contract is you do understand whenever we want to take you down, we can, right? Mm-hmm. Part of giving you the world. First of all, they went around the world for 2 years straight telling any women that would listen that this was a good-looking Negro. Mm-hmm. Since when? When did y'all start liking a big nose? And when did y'all like a little head and a big jaw? When? Since when? That look like my daddy. When you start liking my daddy? You like black people's features like that? If this ugly nigga is good looking, then all niggas is good looking. Anytime you see them telling you something you can't believe, just understand it's a play. And it don't matter. You gonna know it's a play as soon as they get in that position and think they gonna tell somebody something. No, you're not. No, you're not. Marvel will cancel you you won't be allowed to read a comic book. What you talking about? Get out of here. Get out of here, boy. Yeah, they love fooling the people. I didn't want...
Oh my God.
That's true, bro. Look how quick they, bro.
Tracy, I'm telling you, Tracy, you gotta watch the interview. This is what I'm saying. Like they're using real examples to make your points, and it's it's a great interview, bro.
And you can look this up, Tracy. Look at this, bro. I'll show you the Steve Harvey thing and show about the joke he told. And literally, they got the joke and the shit playing side by side. Or when Cedric told this joke. They got this shit playing side by side. That's how you can't call nobody crazy if I can look up the shit that he talking about. Literally, side by side.
The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top.
Trace, do you remember hanging with Mr. Cooper? What's the difference between hanging with Mr. Cooper and the Steve Harvey show?
There ain't that much difference.
Exactly. Hey, yo, look, bro, we was looking at it, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that's why I said this interview he get both deeper because you can look all this up. Ain't nobody how the internet is set up. Ain't nobody gonna let you just sit here and say any and everything about all these celebrities with all these fan bases.
Halloween, we couldn't
Get away
have
with it.
Halloween costumes. Hey, kids, please. Mama sent us down to the liquor store, put boxes on us. We didn't know what we were. I don't know what we are. I don't know. She didn't tell her. I think we UPS, I guess. I don't know.
You've heard me say that every Halloween I had the same outfit on every year. I just had a brown box. No, it wasn't nothing sad. I asked my father, could I have a new outfit? And he said, no, just wear the same one. And it was just a brown box. And he just told me to tell everybody I was a UPS man.
Shit.
Okay, so tell me about this thing. Thank you. So what's up with you and Steve, man?
Like
4K.
Man, told this man you now okay, hanging with Mr. Cooper, he a teacher. Fast forward, you doing the show, you a
Steve that
teacher.
went to go.
Come on, bro.
Oh my God.
This shit is 4K, bro. It's just 4K, bro. It's not like, bro.
And remember, Steve Harvey show was his second sitcom. He had a sitcom before that called Me and the Boys.
But that was good, Sean. That was a good show.
It was, man.
That was a good show.
It wasn't funny. It was okay, but it wasn't really funny.
Right.
What? They didn't even get to show a chance.
Well, no, I mean, again, it was never gonna work on them. It was on ABC.
BC, I remember that.
Trying to give, because that was the whole. I'm telling you, it was literally like this black comedian renaissance, y'all. Like if you were a popular black comedian, you got a show. It was just the way it was, and that didn't even be good. You just got a show.
Everybody had a show.
Everybody got a show because everybody was trying to capitalize off of what Fox did with Martin, and it was like literally, oh, you're a black comedian, oh, you popping, everybody love you. Let's get you a show.
Jamie Foxx show, hanging with Mr. Cooper, the Steve Harvey show. Cedric the Entertainer had the show, didn't he?
It was around. It was like a comp. Like it wasn't no show.
It was like a comedy. It was like a comedy
on
show.
Fox. I remember that.
Yeah, Cedric Presents or something like that. Yeah, but yeah, it was literally like that type of stuff. So, but it was they literally Me and the Boys didn't work. So what does he do? Hey, go back to the well. The well being Mark Curry. Well, hanging with Mr. Cooper worked. So let me do hanging with Mr. Cooper, but I'm gonna do it on UP or no, it was on the WB. Let me do it on the WB. You know,
Steve Harvey show.
Yeah, Steve Harvey show. You know what? I'm an old teacher. I'm a former celebrity. I'm gonna return home and teach at my old high school, just like Mark Cooper, just like Mark Curry did. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna have a off again, on again thing with my coworker or my roommate.
It's the same show.
The same
No, it was a difference. It got
What's the
ruined.
difference?
It got ruined after the first season when they cut Don Lewis off. I ain't forget that.
And think about it, Tiff. They did the same thing with the Steve Harvey show. They changed the whole format after the first season. Remember, they got rid of the two Latina girls.
I remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
Put and Pat, what's her name on? Come on a second.
Lori Beth Denberg. They brought her fat ass on there. And
that was me.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
Then you replace then you bring in what you call it, Levita, the girl that played Levita loud ass.
Yeah, Levita. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, they gave Levita the.
You know, so they knew it was literally the same thing. They literally copied the format, right? Romeo wasn't nothing but Cuba Gooding of Junior Brothers.
Yeah,
How you in high school for 8 years?
that's crazy.
Sean, I will be. There's some. So there are some kids who should have been
It's an
graduating
age
high
limit though,
school.
but it's an age limit though. Certain, I don't know certain
I
places.
know
I
it's
know
an
like
age limit,
in
but they were
Delaware,
still 19 years old.
Delaware, you can't be like 20. You can't be like
They
if you
changed
over
the
like
rules now too.
19.
Yeah, back in the day, you could be in high school. They didn't kick you out now.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. Just be real. Rest in peace, Brother Santana. But you know, he was trying to play like he was 15, then look like he was 30. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but I got to give it. But he been acting for a long time, so
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. You know.
But no, it is like nobody said say the Steve Harvey show was a bad show, but you got to call a spade a spade. He just copy and paste this shit, and then he just got a bigger name. And how I know if we don't go do even more deep diving and go back, hang with Mr. Cooper and watch Steve Harvey, how many jokes or how many things he might be the exact same.
Right.
How many episodes might be
I said this before. Hanging with Mr. Cooper, it was funnier than Steve Harvey show.
and then the first season.
Listen, I don't care. Listen. Hey,
When
when
they got
Raven was
Raven
on
Simone
there,
in that show, it went
it
down.
was still Mark Curry was funny.
I
Mark
did
Curry
like Mark Curry, but I liked the setup with
I know, and I'm not
with the
saying
roommates. That's what I
I
liked about the
agree.
roommates.
I agree with that. I'm just saying I still think it was a funny show though. It's like
And to be real,
And Sean going to make the theme music with In Vogue. They should have never changed it. That set it off right there.
And truth be told, Tiff, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, the first season really tried to play like Three's Company.
I know it did, but that's why I liked it. It was a Black Theories company. That's why I liked it.
Trying to play like a Black Three's Company. Not exactly like Three's Company because you never question Mark Curry's sexuality. They always question sexuality on Three's Company with Chrissy and Terry or whatever her name was. Yeah.
And Tiff, and my thing is like, look, you could say like, you copy stuff from shows and you got a little something from the show and you took like the base of the show, but then you put your own flavor on top, right? But this man took everything this dude did into a T. So I'm starting to think maybe this was his idea for this show and he pitched this and copied it over. That's the problem. That's the problem. Because we done seen people copy paste and do things the same and different as other people. So we can say the same thing about like people doing the same in StreamYard, right? And everybody bring a whole bunch of people on the panel. But me and True both do it. Me and True show was not the same. I got my own style. He got his own. We might have the same base concept, but like we talking sports, we bring people on. With Sean and then was doing U3, they had the same base style that we gonna use StreamYard, bring everybody on. But everybody's show was different. This is the same shit. The same.
Right. and that's the thing. That's why I think like Mark Curry was frustrated because like all right, it's been a common thing. Why? Okay, you stealing my jokes. Your TV show. You had other TV shows before that wasn't successful. It got canceled. Whatever. The Steve Harvey show is based off basically my show. That is like, and then mind you, fast forward all the success that Steve Harvey got. So you guys still do mind you all the success Steve Harvey had, and you still taking my jokes, or that would feel frustrating. You know what I mean? Like, brother, I put in work too. I've been putting work and stuff like that, and then you benefiting or using my ideas or jokes. That's, I mean,
yeah, ain't
I
making
feel
no
some type
money
of
off
way
of it.
too.
The first thing Mark Curry said, he taking food out my mouth. He taking food.
Yeah, and can we be real? So both of them obviously had the sitcom or whatever, but Mark Curry was on an episode of Jamie Foxx show.
Classic,
hilarious.
I am not a huge fan of the Jamie Foxx show, but that episode, what he was doing,
hilarious.
So freaking funny, and
fuck hilarious.
They don't know if y'all pay very close attention. He's improv most of that stuff.
And Jamie broke character too because he's laughing too hard.
Character, like watch the people, they have to turn around because they can't laugh in the camera. That's how funny Mark Curry was on that show. Like he literally stole the show. Fast forward, Steve Harvey's on the episode of My Wife and Kids.
Yeah,
Yes, he's not playing Steve Harvey, but he might as well be called Steve Harvey because he's being Steve Harvey. He's not bringing anything to the character different than Steve Harvey.
That's all you know how to do, and that's another thing that Katt Williams said in the interview. I can tell me one movie that you can name off the top of the head because he might have one of them low budget movie or a low movie that didn't rate it high. Was Steve Harvey that played Steve Harvey? I can't tell you one.
That Love Don't Cost a Thing, but it basically played itself.
He was
the one with Big Cat.
He was Steve Harvey. He was Steve Harvey. I can't think when he played a different character.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey always was Steve Harvey.
Yeah. Literally, he's always Steve Harvey. That's who he is.
Mm-hmm. I can't. Look, even Sturdy said, yeah, Tiff, he was Steve Harvey. Look, everybody knows, man.
Yeah, and like I said, the Martin episode, like Smart Curry, listen, when he in his when he was the lawyer, lying this nigga, right?
Yeah.
Like classic.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. So it's like so hey man. It's
salute. Before I play salute, go. What's going on, brother? Did you watch the Katt Williams interview?
I only watched clips of it, but I just came here to say what's up to everyone. Salute to the chat.
What up, yo, girl?
What up, go?
Yeah, I haven't been here haven't been here a little minute. Had some things going on, but I'm back. I'm back with to make RTFOD bigger. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I have to deal with a Bulls fan. But we gonna make it big. But,
you would get back once the Pistons break that losing streak. I get it.
Yeah. He was in hibernation with them that 28. He couldn't get no wing stop. He was in hibernation.
Nah, bro. I mean, it's cool. At least the Pistons aren't as bad as your hairline. But
that's crazy.
Nah, but it's cool. I mean, I just. Hey man,
look, man, that boy is sad right there, man.
Nah, I definitely am. I definitely am. But
sadness. Y'all will be all right in the future. I told y'all be all right. Y'all, I won't expect y'all to lose 28 in a row, but y'all will be all right.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect that either, but I just came here to tell everyone just real quick some announcements that we're gonna start up our shows hopefully in the near future. And start these off. We're gonna have a lot of great content coming up on this channel. Shorts, basketball, football, anything y'all can think of. Obviously, right now we have the RTFOD show with Sean over here, which his two NFL teams. The Detroit Lions beat him. He can't. He can choose any other team. The Detroit Lions will still beat him. So it's cool. But y'all have a great live panel, show, open panel. I'm still gonna be listening to it. I'm not too versed with this whole topic, so I can't really have an opinion on it. But it's great.
Go watch the interview.
It's a classic interview.
It's a classic interview. It's worth the watch. Yeah, because I know there's a lot of stuff past your time, but you can literally just look it up.
I'm too young for this, but I'm too young for this. I'm not.
It's informative though. Listen, even if you is young though, it's very informative though. So I recommend a watch.
And definitely more entertaining than the Pistons game. I tell you that.
Facts.
Yeah, it's probably more entertaining than the FSU game, but we're not going to talk about it.
Oh man, the comeback! Oh,
that was a touche. That was a touche.
That's fine. Listen, when y'all win a playoff game in this century, holler at me, okay?
Hey! When the Saints and the Buccaneers can beat us in the same season, talk to me because y'all haven't been able to do that. You can't run away from the Lions.
I'm glad y'all beat the Bucs because that's how I feel about it. So yeah,
that's still your team. That's still your team, Sean. That will forever be your team. Also, my teams own SB's teams too. SB's teams are all just trash. But I don't want to interrupt y'all from this segment too much. I already interrupted way too much. But yeah, y'all have a great show. I'll still be listening. And SB, please go to Turkey and get a haircut, a hairline.
That's crazy.
All right, get going over there. All right, but
how do you go?
Shout out, go. He said, did y'all talk about Joshua and Nogawa?
Y'all saw that news. I saw that news.
I guess though, since Wilder lost, that fight ain't gonna happen then now.
No.
Yeah.
It's time for Wilder to hang it up.
It all depends.
Close.
It's close. All
The way
depends.
Lamar was trashing him, SB, he said he need to go.
It's
Give
I
up,
think it's a mindset thing at this point. I mean, I think he's thinking too much of trying to be a boxer too much. It's like do what you did to get to where you was at the champion to begin with. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, everybody listen. He at the age right now, you can't be a technical boxer, bro.
No, you can't.
So it's like that's why he lost. I never seen him look that bad before. Like the man was trying to be a counter puncher. That's not who he is, bro. Listen, do what you did. How you got to the dance, man. Don't try to add some new moves. Do that same two step. Do that same two. Do the same. Hey, listen, that two step got you a lot of places. Don't try to be acting cute and different. Listen, and he changed his teams and stuff. That didn't help either. I don't think that helped him really changing teams and coaches and stuff like that. So,
I mean, with Wilder, I mean, he's always been an excellent power puncher. We all know that he's one of the scariest in the division. And you know, he has a new training camp, but for his age, I don't think he can really learn anything new. In my opinion, he can't really change up his style. In my opinion, just do what you did before. Swing shots, just swing absolute hammers, and that's how he got victories. That's how he got victories. A lot of those times with him, just just going off what your best skill is. You know, if he wanted to learn a new skill, he should have done that. You know, a couple of years ago, not now. Especially with those Tyson Fury fights, I think that really drained him out a lot of his career. With those Tyson Fury fights, he's never been as hurt as he has in that amount of rounds, great fights, you know. So I just feel like with this Ngannou fight, you know, you can't do a Tyson Fury and try to outbox him. You got to do what, for instance, Ngannou really was known for in the UFC. Try to knock the motherfucker out. Just try to knock him out. That's what you got to do. You got to beat him by KO like the Pistons did in the versus the Bulls in October 28th. Yes, I remember the date because that was the last time we won. I know it's sad, but you know, you just gotta try and knock him out. Because Ngannou, I think for this fight, he's just gonna try to do the same thing he did with Tyson Fury. Try to outbox him, outpace him, and get that occasional knockdown. Because if he gets Ngannou hurt, I mean, if he gets Wilder hurt in the early rounds, starts to get his leg a little wobbly, it's over, in my opinion, for Wilder. So he just gotta do his best to try and knock him out.
Yeah, he gotta get back to where he was though, because even when people talk about his lack of skill, that style of Wilder almost won him the first fight.
Yeah. That's
So
damn.
and so it's like, listen, if it ain't broke, I mean, Grant, I think Tyson Fury was just a bad matchup to Wilder, period. But listen,
Yeah, it was.
you should be losing these dudes though. You shouldn't be losing the what's my man's name? Wow, my mind went blank. He dude beat him.
Yeah,
my mom went, but I mean, Joseph Parker. You shouldn't be losing to Joseph Parker. Like, and you getting Joseph Parker push you back. I mean, so it all depends though. Does he need to retire? I mean, he gotta be. You taking a lot of punishment now. It's like, look, I mean, this is heavyweight boxing. These dudes hit hard. Like these are 200, like 30 plus men. Like he been taking some punch. Like you fighting Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury like 300, almost 300 pounds, and you taking punches. You fought that man 3 times.
3 times
taking punches. That takes a toll on you, your health wise. That's not nothing. So, I mean, and then I don't know. It all depends. He gotta get the right mindset, or you just probably be done. Because,
but
I mean, what John Wick said in the comments, Parker is an elite boxer. I agree. He's a really good boxer. But if we're looking at the standard of how how Wilder was
he's trying
in his
to beat
prime,
Wilder though.
his
Wilder would not.
I think, bro, I expected Wilder to win because from what I saw from Parker, like that, I forgot who he faced that he lost, but he was losing pretty bad because he got hit a bunch of times with big power shots. So I'm like, you know what? Wilder's power, if he can connect, like he did. Actually, Wilder even started to connect some of those in the later rounds too. In like the last round, 12th round, Wilder started hitting him with some good shots, but Parker was just had more stamina, and was
I
better.
only wanted Wilder to win just so him and Joshua fight, and then I was just gonna be disappointed after.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wanted to see that fight, though. I mean,
Yeah,
Wilder versus
years too late now.
Yeah, and
I mean, we'll
same thing with
see.
Joshua and Tyson
Yeah.
Fury. Same
Yeah,
thing
we'll
with Joshua
see.
and Tyson Fury. I'm gonna be honest. I think more people would rather see Ngannou versus Tyson Fury 2 or Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua than seeing Wilder fight Anthony Joshua now. Honestly, because Ngannou is the amount of hype he is in boxing right now after what he did against Tyson Fury. People considering that he won that fight against a heavyweight champion, and I don't want to hear no excuses. Oh, Tyson Fury didn't train. Oh, he didn't take this fight.
That's on him.
I don't care.
That's on
That's
him.
on him.
I mean, you accepted the fight. You accepted the fight. You should have. I mean, with that being said, if Joshua does what he need to do and show you the case, this is the difference of why I'm a professional for a world class boxer, and he does his Ngannou, it's gonna look Tyson Fury even worse. So this is a chess. So this is a chess move on Anthony Joshua head, because if he just trashes Ngannou, if he trashes Ngannou, and it's like, yeah, it's that Tyson Joshua fight gonna be definitely be interesting now. Like that's.
Who would y'all have for that fight? Joshua versus Ngannou.
Joshua, because he a boxer. The boxer. I'm not gonna pick the boxer in their own sport.
I'm gonna choose Joshua. I'm not. I mean, even though Ngannou did that to Tyson Fury, I'm gonna still go with Joshua though. I gotta see. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he does good though, but I'm gonna say Joshua. Joshua got hard. He's a harder puncher.
Yeah,
Amigo Justin, what did he say exactly too? I want to know what he said exactly. That he
I got Joshua too, but I've been just like really like angry with his level of performances lately. Like, I mean, not lately, but how he's lost to like Andy Ruiz, for example. And yes, he came back really good in that second fight, but if we're being honest, like Andy Ruiz didn't really care. He was just did it for the money. And
he got that payday, man. He got
that pay. Got that paid over.
So yeah,
that man that Roy Warriors. That man was in that Roy Warriors where he beat Joshua.
Yeah, and then when he fought I'm blanking on his name, the Ukrainian heavyweight, he's really good. I can't think of his name.
What's it? Usyk.
Yeah.
I actually had Usyk winning those fights because I've always liked him, how he's fought before, but I just didn't expect Joshua to really just outboxed that entire 2 fights. It was crazy.
I wasn't surprised by that though, because Usyk he was undisputed in the cruiserweight division.
Yeah,
I was surprised how he walked Joshua down. He's a smaller fighter. That's what I was more surprised with. That's what I was more surprised with. He was walking his ass down. I was like, damn.
It was just an ass. Like, he was just coming forward, no fear at all at Joshua's power, and just hitting him with good, clean shots, body shots, up. He was just doing what he had to do. And he did that really well. So shout out to Usyk. But yeah, I got Joshua too.
Yeah, we have to see when it goes. We see how it happens. Coleman asks, who's funny? Richard Pryor. Who's the players? Red Fox. I'm always say Richard Pryor because Richard Pryor like my granddaddy.
Yeah, let me clarify that real quickly. Right, Red Fox is an all-time great.
Yes, he is.
He's an all-time great. Stand up. He didn't really have a movie success like that or whatever, but stand-up sitcom, obviously we know what he did. But there's a reason why Richard Pryor is the GOAT.
I don't know about that show.
Richard had the TV. Richard was up there.
Say Richard though, because
he was
the before them. I don't know, Sean. He got a little crazy at the middle.
Well, but part of the crazy was why he was so funny. And
the honesty, the crazy. I mean, even when it was wild stuff he was doing, it was wild.
Wow, bro.
And if you don't know this about Richard Pryor really is 2 different comedians, because in the 60s, he's like Bill Cosby. He's clean. He's, in the 70s, in the mix of the Black Power and the Black is Beautiful movement, he steps up and becomes kind of what Chappelle has done over the last few years, but makes it so funny, but he's being very honest with America in the midst of it. And so, you know, and not only that, he was really ahead of his time because the Richard Pryor show, which was a sketch comedy show, was very much ahead of his time. And when he plays the black president, how good he is in that, he had the whole package. He was the total package. Is Richard Pryor. It's not even no disrespect to anybody else.
Richard Pryor definitely he's up there. He's definitely if you don't got he's.
I could probably just
definitely
type in Richard Pryor name and just stand up. There's some funny shit gonna pop up easy. Yeah. I've been watching my granddaddy. Granddaddy loved Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor hosted SNL, and there's a skit with him and Chevy Chase when Richard Pryor is playing janitor looking for a job, and Chevy Chase is interviewing him. Watch it. It is classic, and you can't do it on television today. But he's so good in it because they're doing like a word association game or whatever, but it turns racial. And you got to imagine during the 70s how that played on television, and again, he's so good in it, but he's telling a lot of truth in it too. That's Richard Pryor. Made him so what he is.
Yeah, listen, Richard Pryor definitely he definitely up there. Red Fox up there too. Like Red Fox definitely like the sitcoms, stand-ups. Like he was before his time also. So that's definitely. I mean, I understand. I can see the Red Fox. I mean, I can understand the Red Fox. Like
I like the Red Fox.
That's funny. Yeah, that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's definitely before his time.
Oh yeah, that war.
Yeah, you definitely can't say that now. SNL don't even do SNL don't even sketchy like that no more at all.
I mean, SNL ain't been good since the 90s. True, they stink.
I'll say early 2000. I'll say early 2000. I'll say early 2000.
I'm just saying they ain't been good for a very long time that you be like, oh,
like
I
when
watch this.
Jimmy. Last time they really was like consistently funny when they had Jimmy Fallon though. That was the last time he was consistently
He ain't
funny.
even that funny.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the time period per se.
Yeah.
But besides outside that.
Somebody said, Ice Cube said, Katt Williams loud. I want to see him.
He didn't say.
Nah,
I'm
he
gonna look
didn't.
it up.
Alright.
I'm gonna look it up.
He
You
didn't
know,
say
people
that.
use that as the title. I think about the first Sunday.
No, he was talking about the scene. You remember he was saying that he said that Ice Cube was talking about the scene on the bathroom scene. Remember we talking about it earlier? That's what we
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, about that. Yeah,
So,
nah,
but that's what I mean. He was basically saying that why he don't put that in his movies. But I mean, technically in Players Club, it was. I mean, you didn't see it, but it was a scene in the movie. So, I mean, I don't know. It's yeah.
When I saw him, I just knew that he was perfect for Money Mike. And you know, Katt, you know, said he wrote his role, which I mean, the role was written, but he enhanced it. This is why Katt was so dope in the movie. You know, Money Mike had a small role, you know, about as big as the Santa Claus role, but when we start filming, he was giving us such magic that we kept expanding his role and giving him more to do because he was on point. You know, when I saw
I mean, that's saying that that's saying he did this shit.
So Rickey Smiley, that role wasn't for you, sir.
The only thing Ice Cube disagreed with was that scene. I mean, that was but besides that though, I mean, he basically said Katt Williams was for that role.
Yo, Q,
Exactly.
congratulations, man, on the win tonight. Thank we Boston Celtics fans tonight.
Tracy, you ain't never been a Boston Celtics fan. Was you a Boston Celtics fan? You love bringing that champagne. Throwing it in our
I'm
face.
doing that because the champagne's gone, man.
look at me depressed. Man. The champagne gone. I mean, after Joker and that 3-point on here, we get something.
Nah, they wasn't even supposed to get that close, man.
Cash, damn it. Joker
And it
cash,
wasn't even supposed to be a close game.
Hey, Joker
That was that was like a
that was a pathetic game. It was a pathetic loss. It wasn't even supposed to be a close game.
The Warriors have been pathetic.
Yeah, that was tough
Like
too. That was so sad.
This is the defending champions, and we up there blowing them out. Third quarter into the fourth. Yeah. How in the world? Never mind.
I mean, y'all won tonight though.
You won tonight. Move on. Yeah, it's over. Move on tonight.
Man, who won tonight? Who hey, how close it was? Yeah,
we went to listen, we went to overtime
Hey, well, win is a win, but man, come on. The Detroit Pistons
we went to overtime. To be fair, we went to overtime. So we went to overtime with them. So man.
And it's back-to-back night, back-to-back games. Like, you know,
yeah, you gotta be thankful for those trades we get back-to-back so you win.
Yeah. You know what I'd be fans for? If anybody could tell me what in the heck happened to Andrew Wiggins tonight?
He ain't the same.
Nah, it's been a lot going on tonight
too. What's going on with Kuminga? Why he didn't play in the fourth quarter in Denver?
He could have asked for a trade. That's why he said, "Hey, I can't go to my potential."
True. Get what's his name on the phone. I think we need to make a deal.
hey, listen. Hey, Brad. Hey, yo, Brad.
Hey, I want Kuminga too.
How much you want for Porzingis?
What?
We'll take him.
Hey, Tracy, you want to know how we feel about the Kuminga too? Go to the last episode of RTOFD. Me and Sean, we talked about Kuminga.
Steve.
I want to get your opinion, SB. What you think about The Rock coming back facing against the Bloodline?
Oh yeah, you already know. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Fuck Cody Rhodes. I'm with
2024, baby.
Yeah, fuck
The
Cody
Rock.
Rhodes.
Yeah,
finish your story at SummerSlam. Fucking weird, but The Rock.
That's funny as hell.
We go ahead and bring The Rock through, man.
No, I think they're gonna face. I think Rock and Roman's gonna face a Survivor's Elimination Chamber in Australia. That's the report.
Yeah, but because they trying to fill that stadium up, but I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna be. I'm with The Rock for the way.
Man, we need to see Rikishi. They gonna bring it. We need to see Rikishi back. They talking about bloodline. We need to see Rikishi in it too, man.
Well, yeah, they bring back
Rikishi coming back. He coming back when they wait until he get closer so they can fight and all that. He gonna try to bring the family together, but they gonna go in on WrestleMania. That's gonna be cool too. So I'm
That's funny as hell. They really deep. Yo, they family really deep though. That's crazy.
deep as a buff, boy. It was one dude, one of the other cousins who do like another wrestler, like a little small platform wrestler.
We talking about Jacob Fatu? Jacob, you talking about? I know you talking about.
Bro, he was naming like a team of motherfuckers when he said they family in wrestling. Boy, the Great Samoans, Yokozuna, Rock, Robin, the Usos.
Yeah, that's crazy. Omaga, that's
they got a football team of motherfuckers that wrestle.
Hey, you don't want to mess with them, man. I get my big brother, you get jumped by 300
You see Umaga's son on the way too. Zilla on the way too.
Yeah, so listen, man, they deep. They got the Rock. Yeah, the Rock daughter in WWE. She
working her way upstairs.
She's all right.
She working her way. She got time. She got work her way.
She got a way to go, man.
Can't give her time.
Well, that's crazy. They deep as hell.
Yeah. Well, speaking of time, I appreciate y'all. I got to go to work at AM, so I realized it was 12. We was having too much of a good conversation.
Yeah, but this was really good.
Yeah, maybe we can go pop topics. I was like, I talk about this stuff like all the time, but yeah, it's like if something crazy happens, we could probably have a second to talk about it too. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate Sean.
Appreciate salute.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Appreciate all of y'all, man. This was a great stream. 3 hours. I ain't doing no streams in a minute. It was a great stream. Appreciate everybody who came through. Till we on to the next one, man. That's it, man. Until we on the next one. We out of here. I'm gone. I'm going to bed. I have to get up out of here.
What the does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
I'm out of here, man. It's over with.
I'm not trying to date for real. I need me to face for real. When out there,
I'm going to bed.
Do you think you know how I was feeling when you left me? Do you think you know how I was dripping in your savage? Long time since I hit the scene, I was ready. A real nigga, I move Billie Jean, nigga, catch me. I know you mad, cause I caught a vibe, they weren't ready. Who you know step harder than me, nigga? Who step harder with Davis and I'm step harder to them niggas? How about dogging with my niggas? He a narc, this shit fishy. On my mama, this shit different. Yeah, my mama hit me tripping. We can rise, hit me twisted. It hit me scarred up, it hit me think about shit I wasn't proud of. I got racks, you know I'm a baller. All of my Nikes come with a comma. I don't do good with no drama. I get the heat, yeah, she a summer. I can go to sleep at night when I think about her. I get insomnia. I'm rolling, I'm popping insomnia. Yeah, we stay with them stakes, we bounty hunting. Most of these hoes be down to mine. Just flex, I fuck the party. I get the neck way on LaGuardia. All of the money is calling us. All that like a raven. This shit Baltimore. I'm the biggest bird in this bitch. Them that hit the curb in this bed. I'm not tryna date for real. I need me to face for real. Run out there and get cake for real. Do you think you know how I was feeling when you left me? Do you think you know how I was dripping in your savage? Long time since I hit the scene, I was ready. A real nigga, I move Billie Jean, they can't catch me. I know you mad, cause I caught a vibe, they weren't ready. Long time since I hit the scene, I was ready.